Hey, this is Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, and you listen to IcoPod, the best podcast going today. Holler if you hear me.
And we're back with episode 173 of IcoPod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley and Austin Skinner. Fellas, it is the 1996 Royal Rumble. Where's our excitement level for this one?
Well, I'm a little sad you didn't just open with a tagline.
What's the tag? Welcome to the dark side, live on pay-per-view.
Is that really what it is?
I guess I don't mind that he didn't open with that then.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. That's not a great tagline.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if that's what it is, then yeah, fuck that.
That's just a sentence. That's not even like a thing. That makes no sense.
Well, I keep seeing "You've Been Warned."
Really?
Yeah, on the poster and on the VHS cover.
Okay, I see it on the poster, yeah.
You've been warned that this show may or may not be good. We don't know yet.
Well, the poster has like a paragraph.
Yeah, it's fucking. I can't quite read it.
Here, let me zoom in on it. Oh, now it's getting blurry, so maybe I've been drinking or something. It says it's time. Oh, damn it!
Yeah, it's time. Your heart beats faster as you
anticipate which two superstars will enter the ring first. You're on the edge of your seat every 60 seconds. Another man enters the ring. The fans are screaming. The pandemonium. Every man for himself. Anything can happen. The action is way too intense. 30 men. One ring, one winner. Man, this is no ordinary event. This is the World Wrestling Federation on the edge. This is the Royal Rumble.
No, all that is on the fucking poster?
Yeah, I don't know how they fit all that. Yeah,
now I am excited.
God.
And then it's also just Diesel giving Owen Hart a big boot.
Well, that's what I saw, and I was like, oh, okay.
Mind you, the big boot.
Clocks. There's clocks behind it, too.
Yeah, there is. There's also the big boot that he's giving Owen, clearly missed by about 4 miles.
I actually really like the VHS cover that has Bret and then Undertaker in like the circle, in like a little circle, and it says "You've been warned." And there's a stopwatch behind Bret, and then on the side of the VHS tape, there's just a picture of Goldust with no wig or nothing. He's just sitting there. It's actually one of the first shots because he doesn't have the eyebrows or the black ears.
Oh,
and he has the black ears, is what I mean to say.
Wow, that's a weird choice.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as my excitement, like I was on my drive home from work today, which is always so much fun. And I was simultaneously watching the Macho Man Randy Savage A&E special.
We can talk about that during the show.
I didn't watch that yet. I heard it was a burial.
Yeah, we got to talk about it during the show. I got stuff to say.
You know, it is what it is, and I don't want to get into that so much of it, but I was thinking it's like, I remember, it seems like almost as soon as Randy Savage left Raw, it wasn't good anymore. Like, whether or not he was on commentary, that's one thing. But it really seems like as soon as Savage was gone, a large chunk of the WWF was gone. And then I was thinking back, and it's like, he was featured still pretty heavily throughout 93 and used as like a featured attraction in 94. And then I got thinking back to Royal Rumble 93 and how mad Bob and I were when he went to pin fucking Yokozuna in the finals and got thrown over the top rope and lost.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. And then I was thinking about it, and it's like, listen, we got that for the finals in 93. We got the double out with Bret and Luger in 94. 95 was what, Bob? I can't even remember.
Michaels and Bulldog in the final two. They started off the first two and the final two.
And stayed through the whole thing. So realistically, the finish of the Royal Rumble seems pretty significant for the lead up to WrestleMania. A lot of the time, well, because Savage was featured heavy in 93, and Yoko was the guy in 93 as far as the champion goes. Same thing with 94, same thing with 95. Shawn was featured pretty heavily throughout the year. So was Bulldog for the most part. So that got me more excited. I was driving home and thinking of Savage and stuff. And then, like, shit, we're watching Rumble 96 tonight. And potentially, whatever ends up happening in the final moments of the Rumble might paint the outline of a picture for our WrestleMania card. So I'm glad that this show has that importance to it historically, as well as, I'll say it again because I've said it a million times, the Royal Rumble match itself is usually one of my favorites just for the sheer possibilities. Like what could happen. And it's one of the matches that still kind of feels unpredictable. Not so much, the modern era, but definitely at this time. Like, there seems like there's going to be a decent amount of contenders for the first year and a couple. So that also got me excited. So I don't know. I am looking forward to this show. Match-wise, it is what it is, but at least we have the Rumble. And like I said, at least we might have a feud or two to look forward to moving out of this show. So,
yeah, on the actual pay-per-view, there's only 5 matches, which is to be expected when one of them is going to be probably around an hour. All right, well, this show took place on January 21st, 1996 in Fresno, California at the Salland Arena. The attendance is 9,600. The matches that we will be seeing tonight are Jeff Jarrett against Ahmed Johnson, the tag team champion Smoking Guns defending against the Body Donnas, which has been nothing on Raw to really promote that or anything. The Intercontinental champion Ramon defending against Goldust. Of course, there's the 30-man Royal Rumble, which will feature people from other companies as well. I don't want to forget about that. Some surprises will probably involve there. And then in the main event, the WWF World Champion Bret Hart defends against The Undertaker. There was one match on the free-for-all. There were no dark matches. But on the free-for-all, there was a match to determine the 30th entrant. So prior to this, you would know who would be the 30th entrant, and you would also know who the first entrant was, because whoever lost that match would be the first person to enter the match. So originally, Hunter Hearst Helmsley had defeated Duke Droese by using brass knuckles to win the match, which would have meant that Helmsley would have been number 30 and Droese would be number 1. However, the WWF president, Gorilla Monsoon, came out and reversed the decision, disqualifying Helmsley, and thus Helmsley will be forced to enter the match first, and now Duke Droese will be your 30th entrant. So by all accounts, Duke Droese is the favorite to win the 1996 Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Which, mind you, we've seen pretty much none of him in the last, who knows, man. I can't even think of the last time we even saw him on a match in Raw.
I was going to say, he was on in 94 quite a bit, and then once 95 hit, it was like
nothing. Just gone.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen him maybe twice max since starting with you guys, so if that dates it for you.
Well, and I want to make it clear here too, because when he came in, not only did he get vignettes and promotion, he had a pretty featured feud with the King, which at the time was kind of a big deal because King was featured pretty heavy as a heel on TV. So it's weird that it was such a quick and far drop off. You got to either think that they just didn't have anything for him after the King feud, or they just didn't feel like the character was working. There was definitely some repercussions. It didn't just happen because, we don't have a super good direction for you. You can definitely tell that they've moved away from the character for one reason or another.
Well, I feel like what would have been a smarter decision is even just to have like Helmsley with like Henry O. Godwin. They just finished up that feud at In Your
Right.
House, but could have reignited that. And then at least it's someone who's been on TV either way. And then
Sure.
I think that would have even got probably more eyes on the free for all in general.
I agree with that. That's actually a good idea.
I think so too. It's just weird to me that Duke Drosy, I guess, has a job still, because if you would have told me, oh, he left back in September, I'd have been like, oh yeah, well, that figures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing that Drosy is really known for is the Lawler feud, and that whole thing consisted of Lawler hitting him with his own trash can, and then Lawler had to apologize the next week, saying, "I'm sorry for being so violent."
Right. Yeah, it was silly, but for him, I guess, as memorable as you're going to get for a feud. Duke
Yeah,
Drosy.
I'm not really sure what you can do with a garbage guy, to
Yeah.
be completely honest, but
Obviously, not use him on TV. That's one thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
So,
All right, I'm trying to make sure I get this situated here. Okay, so we're set. You guys ready to do this or what?
If this thing plays for me, we'll be doing real good.
yeah,
But I think-
let's rumble royally, dude.
All right, I'm going to count down from 5, and when I say play, hit the play button on the Peacock Network, or maybe if you have it in your own personal collection, that's great too. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I had to do that quickly because every time that Peacock
Yeah.
goes dark, I get nervous that's going to
Wait,
fucking glitch
shh,
out.
Bob, hold on. Sunny is in a tub. She's talking to us. Viewer indiscretion. Oh, I mean, viewer discretion is advised. Wow, my network's blasting right now.
I don't even have my volume up at all. Usually you guys can't hear it too bad.
How do we feel about Razor in the leather jacket? Shitty or shitty?
It's shitty.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Not
It's not good. And of course, they just used a clip of it right there, and
Yeah.
it's like, dude,
Yeah.
what do you wear? Who do you think you are, Bret Hart?
Right.
Look at that, Bret Hart flying through the announce table right in your house.
I guess I didn't realize that Mankind kind of took that from him later on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That mask is so shit. Anybody who says they like Undertaker in the mask, fuck you. You're lying.
So, I don't know if we might have discussed this on a recent episode. I don't remember, so I'm gonna just say it anyways. But that WWE's Most Wanted Treasures show that they got on A&E now, the Undertaker and Kane episode was the second one, and Undertaker goes to his storage unit where apparently he just puts all of his shit, and he finds that mask in there. And he's like,
What?
"Dad,
He kept everything?
oh yeah, he had everything in the storage unit because Undertaker, as everyone knows, he's kept up that mystique for so long until last year, where he
Right.
never gave shit away, never sold any of his outfits or anything like that. So they found that mask. They found the purple gear that he's actually, I think, wearing for, I think what we're watching, he's been wearing the purple.
Yeah.
And they're saying that was I think what did they say about it? I don't know. So either that was the last one that he wore before he wasn't as dead or something. I don't know. They were talking about it. It was a really cool episode though. Needless to say. Here we go. Here's our intro. We've just got through a fun little highlight package.
Have you been watching it online?
Yes, and I will chat you up later about that.
I mean, I'm confused. A&E, because I know we don't have A&E on YouTube.
No, I have my sources, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know some networks have watch it on our website.
So they have the first episode on their website for free. I know Austin has mentioned that he logged in with his parents' cable, and then they could do it. He could watch it that way. Hey, look at this. Mr. Perfect is ringside with Vince McMahon.
Are they ringside? No, they're up by the...
Okay, I meant ringside as far as he's with him.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're up by the stage. It's a Raw from 2003.
Are you guys talking about the A&E shit?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I can't believe that they allow you to log in with a cable network and just watch it wherever and whenever you want.
I
That
think that's
seems like
pretty awesome.
stupid to me.
Yeah, I remember I tried doing that for something. I was like, Dad, what's your cable thing? And he's like, I don't know.
Hmm.
I was like, fuck you, man. You just don't want me to use your shit.
Jeff Jarrett's coming out, and he's got the
I don't
light
think
up.
I don't think he was trusting me.
Only one J. Oh no, the other one's sort of working. It's not working.
I don't know why he bothers, because that shit happens with this outfit all the time.
And his guitar, I mean, it was definitely the lighting. I thought it was like the cheap silver guitar, but it's not. It's like a regular guitar.
Ahmed Johnson's the only guy I've ever seen get hit in the head with a chair, and then like his sell of it was to stand up. That's what that replay just showed. He got hit with a chair, and he's like, "Oh, I'm hurt, so I'm gonna stand up."
I'm excited that this is opening the show.
I mean, Ahmed Johnson's my guy, so starting off a show like this, I'm all for it. They're that state. I don't know if it's stage, but whatever. That's the same one from '95, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, look at Ahmed running down like it's the Rumble match.
He's Ahmed Johnson. He's fucking Ultimate Warrior.
Does this match go longer than 5 minutes?
No way.
I'd be pretty surprised too. Ooh, Jarrett's outfit's awful. It's like lime. It's like not even
Neon
lime.
green, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it would like weird. If it wasn't that color, I like the rest of it. But whew. Ahmed's trunks are shoved all the way up his ass.
Well, if Ahmed's starting to get, he's got thigh pads on.
Oh, yeah, he does.
We're starting to get into the era where he's gonna be having freaking pads everywhere. Those are not on his knees at all. That's fucking weird. Trying to go for a hip toss, and then Ahmed counters out of the corner. He's fired up.
That's what I do. Oh, Jarrett says he's going to give him a wrestling lesson as he puts him in a headlock, which is a Jeff Jarrett signature move, which he does in everything. Oh,
as is a sleeper hold. So.
Oh yeah, sleeper hold, laying down on your back.
Right. A double down.
Double down.
This is already going too long. I don't know about you guys.
What the hell is he doing?
Whoa, Ahmed's like a snake here. He just was crawling on the ground.
Clothesline that he was on the mat like he's part of the Brood.
Yeah, I think it would have been much. It would have been much more satisfying to see Jarrett get squashed wicked fast by Ahmed here.
I was really hoping that's what we were getting. I don't know.
Like what? Like the Buddy Landell thing where he gets beaten like 7 seconds?
Yeah. Teach Jarrett a lesson for leaving.
They probably don't want to destroy Jarrett that quick.
Well, his Jarrett just came back, which I get. But like realistically, is Jarrett about to be a major player in '96 for us?
What is Ahmed's making me uncomfortable? He's kind of turning into Goldust here. He just arched his back and had his tongue out on the ground, on his knees.
I'm hoping Rhodey comes out and costs Ahmed the match.
Oh shit!
Oh, that would be cool. Oh,
Ahmed's got his hands stuck in the ropes.
Nope.
Break his hand there.
It's got to be only a matter of time before we see Rhodey again, right?
I would imagine.
I'm starting to wonder if we're going to see Rhodey again or not, though.
We have to.
I'm surprised he's not already here with him.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, that's the part that makes me wonder if he's even going to be back.
Well, it is the Royal Rumble. Maybe he's a surprise entrant.
That's a good point.
The
Stay
Rhodey
tuned.
Rumble.
In about 2 hours, we'll find out.
I'd be down for a Rhodey surprise.
Could you imagine the promos leading into this if he was like, "Oh, it's gonna be the Rhodey Rumble," right, Vince? Jeez.
He would get 2 over.
I like when Ahmed got thrown into the steps there. The steps moved about 2.5 feet away from the ring post.
Oh, here we go. Dale's favorite move. Jumps on.
I don't even know where you got that from. I think I've never said I even hated it that much, but now you say it so much, I do hate that move.
Yeah, but you
I hate it.
Yeah, but you said you hated it.
I don't know if I was the first one who said that, but I do. I mean,
I've said it in the past that I hate it as well. So
Well, I've made it a Dallasism.
Yeah, you definitely have, but
Jarrett is coming off the middle rope with axe handles, and Ahmed's doing his best Tatanka impersonation.
yeah, I'm very confused.
Oh shit!
I don't get the jogging in place.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like it was gym class, and they make you jog in place for 5 minutes just to get started. That's what he was doing.
Okay, warm up. Do a couple jogs.
Right.
This is going way too long. He's clotheslined him like 7 times.
Yeah, and he's really making me uncomfortable with the seductive looks into the camera.
Well, he's about to get
like the Michael Jordan thing, how Michael Jordan would make faces when he would slam dunk.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, oh, hey, daddy.
Well, I feel like he's gonna get heat with Goldust in the back. He's gonna be like, "Hey, brother, that's my gimmick."
Yeah. Michael Jordan would give a look of like, hey, I just destroyed your favorite basketball player. Now you're in shambles.
Stick his tongue out and do weird.
Oh!
How did Ahmed Johnson not just kill himself there?
He's handicapped.
Ahmed just dove over the top rope and landed on his face.
Forehead first.
And he stood right up. And by the way, he landed on the concrete, not the mats.
Yeah.
But he stood up like it was nothing. Jarrett's laid out, and Ahmed's climbing to the top rope.
That's some Virgil shit.
Shooting star. What the fuck? He just went for a swanton like leg drop.
It was a Houston hangover.
Oh, you're right.
Dude, he's getting Virgil's playbook going here.
Jarrett going for the figure 4. He's got it locked in.
I'll never forget Virgil whipping out Rey Mysterio moves in the middle of Raw one time.
That sounds pretty ridiculous.
It was like Sabu shit. Like he was doing like triple jump.
And it was like move to move to move. It like didn't stop. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That Virgil, I think it was against Adam Bomb. Like that is probably one of my favorite Raw matches ever.
It was insane.
Yeah. There was a guy that was doing does gifs of matches, or whatever, and he was taking requests, and I was like, do Virgil against Adam Bomb. And he made like 9 gifs of just Virgil doing insane moves.
I'm telling you right now. It was like somebody hacked the game and Virgil was getting every move of every superstar.
Yeah. I was convinced that he had watched a Sabu tape. And he was like, I got to do this. This is how I keep my job.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was mind blown.
Jarrett's calling for the figure 4 again. But no. Kicked out of the ring.
Kicking him to the floor.
How is this match still going, dude?
Oh, Jarrett's got the guitar. He's climbing to the top rope with it.
He's going to hit the ref. He's going to hit the ref.
That'd be good.
Well, the ref's got him. Oh, he hit Ahmed with it, and Ahmed fell down.
Wow.
Off the top rope, a guitar shot by Jeff. Jeff's like, hey, I won.
All right, that ending sucked.
Yeah, I mean, so Jarrett got beat up a whole bunch, and then he just hit him with the guitar.
Blatant DQs like that are so lame.
Well,
yeah.
I like it
especially
better
on a pay-per-view.
When a heel like tries to cheat and they get caught is one thing. That's like how you do it. But literally being like, oh, there's the ref. I'm going to hit him with this guitar now.
It's just lazy.
Ahmed's up all of a sudden. He's smashing the guitar more. I would also just like to point out.
Oh, shit. He's running.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second.
The crowd is popping huge for that, by the way.
I love how. Okay, you can still see Jarrett. He gets behind the curtain. Ahmed's running, and then Ahmed just casually stops and just goes through the curtain like, hey, buddy, good match.
Now watch this guitar shot, and I feel like it's a hot topic. There was a little stuff inside of there, but it looks cooler when there's more. That's all I'm saying.
Like the New Jack baby powder?
Yeah, or just even like later. Just when they explode more. It's just way cooler.
Yeah.
We're getting a backstage Diesel promo here. I got to tell you, it's almost as if, and I'm just winging it, they said, hey, Jarrett, you're going to lose to Ahmed tonight and put him over. And Jarrett said, no, I'm not. And then that's the finish they came up with.
Well, that was probably what they did to quote, like, protect them both, because they didn't want Ahmed to lose because they're trying to build him. But Jarrett just came back, so we can't do too much with that.
This feels like Jarrett pulling some strings. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Him being like, hey, if you want me to leave again, I'll do the job. But like, come on.
Yeah, do you know that company over, with the big boys
Yeah.
where they play? Diesel's
Um,
like, I'll tell you right now, I'm growing my hair out so I look really cool on my Nitro debut.
what is he standing in front? What is that red thing?
There are lockers behind him, but I don't know what it is to the left.
Yeah. Yeah, you see this? It's a Hoyer that gets handicapped kids into the pools. That's what I'm standing in front of, I guess, because there was nothing else cooler to put behind me. And am I still the champion? Nope. So nobody cares what I'm saying.
No one can match up to the Big D. That's one of my nicknames, but I don't usually say it out loud.
Oh my god. I don't usually say it out loud.
Okay, we just got a really weird cut to there.
Yeah, I'm assuming this might be like a Coliseum video thing, and they just cut out like various shit they have.
I bet you they did. Here's the Body Donnas.
Body
Right, now
Donna's
this
skipping
is the
Zip.
first time we've seen
Okay.
him tag up.
Now, who is Zip?
Zip is Tom Pritchard.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay. I see. Okay, now that you
Are
say
you
it,
fucking kidding me?
now that you say it,
No.
I get it. But holy shit, man.
Yeah, Tom Pritchard. They had him shave his head because you'll remember Jimmy Del Rey is not around.
What?
He was like I think left the company.
Dude, I
Or
didn't
is he
know
here?
that.
Yeah, Zip is Tom Pritchard.
Oh my god.
If you didn't say it, that would have took me a real long time to figure out.
Yeah.
He looks completely different.
I'm not sure of what they're wearing on top. Like, what are their tops?
Those are like a shirt that Prince would wear if he did a piano show.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah,
Fucking Tom Pritchard is in this tag team right now.
yeah.
Yeah, look
I'm
at
excited to
holy
like
shit.
see their stuff again because Pritchard and Candido, that should be a really good tag team.
What a bizarre choice.
This is funny.
They are challenging the Smoking Guns for the WWF Tag Team Champions.
Oh, there's
Smoking
no way
Guns,
they're going.
seemingly no one really cares about, at least for management.
Again, this is one of my biggest gripes at this time. The fucking tag team booking is the shits.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Perfect goes, whoever said Texas was a great state.
Wow, what a heel.
I know. He's such a bad guy. Him and Vince. I can't wait to literally hear him say 3 words this whole show. And Vince is going to be like, oh my God, what a maneuver over the top rope.
He's got him. He's got him. No. Kick out it, dude. I don't like the red that's in the crowd because it makes it look like there's a bunch of empty seats.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like their wall or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a barrier. It just looks weird.
I don't know. I can't say that I'm very excited for this match, which sucks because I do like the Smoking Guns.
Did I tell you guys my Sonny Goldust idea?
I can't remember. Oh, yes.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
With the wig?
Yeah, and like she
With
like
Sean?
she's like, well, it was the new one I had was like Goldust, like Sonny becomes like a sexual predator towards Goldust, trying to turn him straight. So he's just like, Sonny, leave me alone, I'm gay. And he's like, no, you're mine. And he's like, no, I love Razor. And she'd be like, no. So you just see like this stupid shit like that. He gets like attacked on Raw or something, and like she throws him into her car with like a hotel key, and she's like, tonight's the night you're turning.
I just saw a recent mugshot of Sunny, and she is not looking good.
She looks like Goldust here in '96.
No, Goldust looks better.
A mugshot of her?
Yeah.
It was like a court appearance via fucking Skype.
It's like the court picture.
Zoom thing. How recent?
It was. I'll try to look it up.
I just saw it the other day.
That's when
know
I
what
saw
you're
it.
talking about, yeah.
And I was like, whoa, okay. She looks like a woman that you would picture to be in jail.
Yeah.
Well, when you're in jail, I guess that fits.
No, but
She's done a lot of jail time in the last 10 years, guys. Let's not forget.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. Bart just slingshot Body Donna's from the
Double
apron
bump to the floor. I was just gonna pull here now. Oh, okay.
Not as good
Okay.
as Ahmed's.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Oh my god, dude.
She
Is that
looks
not-
scary.
Is that not who you picture in jail?
No, yeah, no, you're right.
Kind of looks like Kelsey McBaron.
I don't know about that.
She kind of looks like Charlize Theron when she was in Monster,
Oh my god.
the crazy hooker that killed a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess is it too far from who Sonny is? I don't know.
Well, Sonny hasn't killed anybody.
That we know of, Chris Candido.
Oh, Jesus. Well, black lie my ass. Oh god.
This has not been good so far. I'll tell you that right now.
Well,
There's
it
a lot
just
of stall-
started.
There's a lot of stalling. This is a house show match if I've ever seen one.
Well, yeah, I mean it's tough because you can just tell the fans are they're sitting on their hands.
Well, and the guns normally are going 100 miles an hour. They're at half speed right here.
Hold on. Sunny was just teasing that she was going to show us the cheeks. Let's see them.
I think she was distracting Billy.
Oh.
Right.
And you guys will remember, Billy is an ass man.
Oh.
That's true. Hey, why hasn't Bart Gunn appeared on AEW as part of the Gun Club?
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Wow, that is a good idea.
Because, like,
Well,
he's still jacked.
That's what they should have done. They should have done the Gun Club against QT Marshall's guys in the Blood and Guts, and then the Gun Club be like, or like QT would be like, we got 5, you only have 4. And then Billy would be like, don't you fucking worry about it. I got a surprise.
And then
on Dynamite, they'd be like, you can't have Billy without Bart. And then Bart comes out and he's all like, boom, boom, boom. And
Well, they couldn't call him Bart.
no, they'd call him Mike Barton, and just like me,
That's fine.
I'd be like, who the fuck
No.
is that?
no, they can be like, you can't have, because he goes by Billy Gunn, right?
He does now officially, yeah.
Okay,
It was
so-
it was up in the air. At first, they were doing the Billy and Austin Gunn thing, like they were doing with Cody and Randy Rhodes. But now he's officially Billy Gunn again.
Are they, what, WWE let him use the name, or did he buy the rights to it?
I think he's had it, but like
Oh.
I think they were trying to say like, no, you can't do that.
Oh.
So it's funny when they do like the Billy and Austin Gunn, because it's
Yeah.
like he gets the
Yeah.
idea across.
It's
anyway.
Cody and Brandy Rhodes.
Yeah.
Let's get that upskirt.
Oh.
If I was Conrad right now, I'd be taking a picture like he did on Lana at Battleground.
What?
You don't know about that?
I don't think I do.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, all right. Well, that's leaving a little to the imagination.
Well, somebody
well,
got knocked off the apron.
But so back to my Barton.
Yeah,
thing.
let's go there first.
Billy Gunn could be like, listen here, QT Marshall, you'd be nothing without me, and then I'd be nothing without my brother Bart Ton Gunn.
They could probably call him just Bart. It could be Bart and Billy Gunn.
What kind of name is Bart?
Well, exactly. I mean,
Well,
Nice.
it's technically his last name is Barton. His
Yeah.
name's not Bart.
Well, the guy's wrestling name here.
Well,
right
is
now
Bart
it is
Gunn.
Bart. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
kind of name
but
is
Bart as a cowboy sounds good.
My name's Bart.
Bart.
Yeah, you're a cowboy, Bart.
And here's your WWF World Champion, Bart.
Oh.
Oh, skip
Sounds like
over the
Bart.
top onto Billy. By the way, Sonny
What's
just
with all the
faked this out a
dimes?
minute ago.
I was just thinking that, but I'll tell you what, this is the most offense that I think we've seen solidly for Chris Candido here.
That's a pretty good
Yeah.
point.
To think that, 4 months ago, he was losing to Barry Horowitz.
Well, exactly. I don't like the combination of Tom Pritchard and Chris Candido. I'm going to be honest here. I think the styles are just not... It just feels like different eras. And I don't like that.
Well,
Not that Tom Pritchard's like an old man. But it just
no,
seems
but
like
I
a
think he works.
mismatch.
I think he works that mid to late '80s style.
Yes. And Candido, I feel like, doesn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like that it's Tom Pritchard with like a haircut and bleached. I really don't like that.
I'll tell you what, though, it worked because I didn't know who it was.
I wouldn't have known. They haven't shown a close up. You can't tell.
Zip just powerbomb Skip onto Billy for a 2 count.
I was gonna make a also. This is probably too late to comment on this, but Austin mentioned the Gun Club. I also didn't know Billy Gunn had like multiple children. So like, there's like Austin and then Colton or something, and it just keeps throwing me off. I feel like there's just gonna keep popping up Gunn children.
Are they both wrestlers?
Oh yeah, there's 3 of them. It's like a trios team now.
There's 3 kids?
Well, 3 counting Billy. I mean, so Billy, Austin, and is it Colton? I don't know, dude. Too many Gunn kids to keep track of.
From what I've heard / seen of Austin Gunn, I like him.
No, he's not bad.
I thought he was with Ring of Honor.
Oh, I didn't even know he did anything besides what he's done in AEW.
I think he was in the top prospects thing. I could have sworn they gave him a contract. I could have sworn they gave him a contract, and then he was like, listen, can I get out of this so I can go to AEW with my dad? And they're like, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you look at this.
I've heard of him before. He's been around.
Yeah, he signed a contract in June 2019 with the Ring of Honor.
All right, come on. Skip. Get on the ropes, right?
Yeah, he's trying to work too quick.
Yeah, so what, June 2019, that would have been, 3 months before? Like the start of it?
But he lost to Dak Draper in the finals of the Top Prospect Tournament on September 28th, 2019. So I bet you that was when he kind of ended up leaving. Because then in January of 2020 is when they announced he signed.
Okay. Dak Draper. Billy refusing to stay down. Come on, Zip.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
I don't feel like there's enough heel heat on the Body Donnas.
No, there is no heat
to make this a compelling tag team match. To me, it just feels like this is a glorified enhancement team.
This should have been Sid and Kid against the Guns.
Yes.
Give me some
Body Donnas.
Now, Bob, you watched like Superstars and stuff. Are the Body Donnas heavily featured on there?
So I haven't started watching 96 yet.
Oh, okay.
But I know Skip was at the tail end of 95.
Well, do you know how long Zip has been teaming with Skip up until this point?
Very briefly.
Okay. You can tell. I mean, there's really no chemistry there.
It just seems like, as we keep saying, it just seems really random.
Yeah.
Like, why are they the ones who are getting a tag team title match? Because this is the only match on the card that like has nothing behind it, and that sucks. Right. If it was Sid and Kid, this would make sense even without a story because they've been a tag team and they've been doing stuff.
The Sidewinder on Zip. Skip's coming up to the top rope. Sonny distracting the referee, and then Skip just decked Bart. Billy's
I like the Sidewinder. I think that's a good finish.
I do too.
Oh, a 2 count. I like the Sidewinder.
I still like the fucking back body drop into a pile driver finish, though.
That was great. That was nuts. Backdrop on Bart. Double backdrop on Bart.
See, they're not selling the Sidewinder enough, though. That's the finish. And they're like...
Yeah, he's already okay.
Happen. Yeah.
Oh. Going for a double suplex on Bart, but Billy speared Skip, and then Bart rolled up Zip.
Oh, my God.
No, I think that you have that reversed.
Oh, shoot, I do. Sorry.
Bart had Skip in the roll-up.
The blonde, they're literally dressed exactly the same. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on.
I'll be honest with you guys. I thought they were going to lose the titles, but I was going to keep my mouth shut till it happened.
No, I would have been pissed.
I thought so, too, when he came off the top rope. I was like, okay.
I really did. I thought they were going to
lose. I can't believe they had to win with a roll-up. Are you shitting me?
They should just finish it with a Sidewinder. Who cares?
Come on. Yeah, they get the win anyway. You fucking finish
Yeah.
it with a finish.
Yeah, what a novel idea.
Jesus Christ.
You hit the sidewinder, and then what? 45 seconds later, you win with the inside cradle.
Oh no, guys.
Why not?
I just heard Vince mention this. We're seeing billionaire Ted shit on the pay-per-view right now.
I'll tell you what, for finishes on this pay-per-view, we're batting at about a 0. I don't think there's been a good finish yet.
Well, I mean, I get the Jarrett one.
I get it, but they did a lame. They could have done it better.
Oh my God! Come on, give me a break.
I get that one, but I don't like that inside cradle. I'm a guy where it's like, you know what? Just use your finish. It's wrestling. I would rather lose to a finish than an inside cradle.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, Austin, hit me with your stunner. Don't fucking beat me with your feet on the ropes. I don't want that. Just hit me with your finish. It makes me look stronger that you had to use your finish to beat me.
Right, to win. Wow, dude, this is like the whole fucking gimmick here.
I think they're doing this is just a
thing.
repeat, right?
Yeah. I wonder if this one was just maybe for the home video release. There's no way they actually showed it on the pay-per-view. This one.
Vince mentioned it on commentary.
Oh my God.
If he didn't mention it, I would have said the same thing, but he literally just said we're going to essentially watch this. So essentially that was the entire skit, but not broken up. So we saw it broken up in pieces.
Yeah.
Hulkster, what if we call you the boy toy?
Ooh, Goldust lately. He's been showing interest in Razor Ramon. See, now he's doing the same thing. He was doing the same thing that Ahmed Johnson was doing in his first match. They're rubbing himself and licking people.
They should have Goldust mention or make hints that he's already slept with a former WCW star. Like Hogan has already felt the wrath of Goldust and all this shit, and make it seem like all the old stars that are in WCW.
Hey, Hulkster
have slept with Goldust.
Mr. Perfect is giving it. Was it like a wig, or was it like? Oh my God! Look at that.
It's like a movie poster.
Shit, yeah.
It's like shirtless Goldust painted in gold. It says, "Remember Goldust." This must be all on Superstars because he was just given gifts by Mr. Perfect, even flowers.
Yeah.
This is from the Raw Bowl.
What if Goldust came out one night and he had an envelope, right? And he takes it out and he goes, Vince, guess what this is? And Vince is like, oh, what is that? It's a marriage certificate. And then Vince would be like, what? You were married to who? And he'd be like,
you look at the tattoo.
He'd be like, the date was, whatever, 1980 something. And he'd be like, Vince, you know that guy on the other program? And Vince would be like, yeah, the Hulkster there, right? Yeah. He'd be like, Hulk, you thought you were married to somebody named Linda? Well, I have something to tell you, Hulkster.
It was a blonde.
It's me. I'm Linda.
It was me all along, Hogan.
Brooke and Nick, those are just kids I bought online.
They were just referencing of Razor showing up unannounced to Raw, as if he doesn't work for the WWF and wouldn't be backstage at Raw.
Right.
Maybe that would be a storyline I do in my rebooking. It's me. I'm Linda Hogan. I'm Linda Balea.
Or it's like he comes out and he's like the only one to get the Macho Man to say, "Ooh yeah, these days is me."
God. Dude, if there was a Goldust Randy Savage feud, that would have been amazing.
He'd be pissed the whole time.
My God.
Don't be disillusioned, Randy. It's me, Elizabeth.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, you know what? That should have happened in 1999.
Oh my god.
Goldust tried to be one of like the three women thing, like with
Oh,
Medusa and
Gorgeous George.
and Mona.
Gorgeous Goldust.
That would have been good.
Fuck, dude.
But like Savage is the only one that doesn't realize that it's fucking Goldust, so everybody's
They
like,
play it
Vodka.
straight. They play it
Oh.
completely straight.
Guys, look at this.
"Oh, it's Marlena.
Yes.
Is this her debut?"
Wow.
Well, we'd have to look it up for sure because who knows about superstars, but this must be, right?
This is early.
Well, Mr.
I liked the bellhop guy though.
Oh, he's there. He's behind him. Look, carrying the chair.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Perfect goes, why is there a woman with Goldust?
See, that's where I was kind of going with it. I don't know if I like that part of it.
Well, but we got to remember, Goldust isn't. They don't say he's gay.
He's androgynous.
Yeah.
Not gay, androgynous.
Yeah, you don't know.
Still.
Bob, did you look that up by chance?
This is Marlena's surprise debut.
Wow.
I think Terry Reynolds is fucking hot at this time.
So here's the thing, okay? I feel like when you do this, you're starting to pull it back.
Well,
yeah.
Well, why do you think that?
Well, because the presentation has been that Goldust likes men.
To me,
So I think when you introduce a female character like this, you're already trying to plant that seed like, okay, he's with Marlena.
To me, it feels like they're trying to already diffuse the heat a little bit, and I don't like that. They're like, okay, people are really not liking Goldust too much. Let's put a woman with them, so maybe they'll hate the woman more than Goldust.
I think that's an interesting point. Bob, I see what you're getting at too, but I think that just is the lack of, as we get the side boob shot under the top rope.
Yeah.
I think that's the lack of communicating who she is.
Yeah.
Because if they eventually are like, oh, she is actually like his, well, for lack of a better term here, like manager, because he's like a movie star, this whole thing. Like,
well, she should be like the director.
Yeah, like that kind of idea, so someone like that. So she's in his camp, then that would help.
See, I would play it a different way. I would make Marlena the desperate starlet who's looking for an in Hollywood. And she's willing to do whatever it takes because Goldust can be her into Hollywood. So that's why she's being such a bastard. She'll do whatever she has to do, even if it means costing people matches and being a bitch. If it means I can get a shot at Hollywood.
Yeah. Side note, Goldust has a new tire and it doesn't look like shit anymore.
Yes, it's not the shitty, like...
It's vinyl now.
Fabric
like
spandex? Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm very excited when I just noticed that. And here comes Razor Ramon.
He's not wearing a leather jacket.
Thank fucking God. But that's what I would do with Marlena. That's the backstory that I'd give her.
So yeah, I think that I'm not opposed to adding to Goldust's thing because you got the usher guy who carries the chair and shit.
I like that.
And then
that gear is so much better.
It's just more professional looking.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like if he shit his pants, it wouldn't leak out of it now.
Right.
Right. There wouldn't be that wet spot on his ass.
Whereas like the old one, like nothing.
It was like fabric. It looked like shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that Razor's getting a full entrance here. These guys are supposed to not be able to be torn apart from one another. It should be tooth and nail.
Well, Goldust bailed from the ring.
Why do they keep switching the title? It's white strap, it's black strap, it's white again, it's black again, it's white.
Yeah.
So I, just for random talking, I met Terry Reynolds at a local like comic. Actually, it was a video game convention, and she was very nice. She was very cool.
Wasn't she hooking up with New Jack for a while there?
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then it didn't end well. New Jack was like, "I'm gonna fucking release your nudes."
Oh yeah, do that.
So she had to like sue him or something like that. Marlena is an attractive woman. There's no doubt about that.
I'm ready to see this. Let's show me something here. Make me like Goldust finally.
Yeah, so Bob, in 2011, a Florida judge ordered New Jack to stop selling nude and bloody photographs of Reynolds.
Oh,
See?
God.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it. How much rubbing up do you think Goldust is going to do to Razor here? Or do you think
There better be
Razorback's
quite
just
a
like,
bit.
don't even fucking touch me, bro?
No, there better be quite a bit because that's the whole storyline.
It is, yeah.
I think we're gonna get a decent amount still.
They're putting too much focus on Marlena here, and I don't like it. It's taken away from Goldust too much.
Yeah, they are, folks. They keep on cutting to her.
It's the eye candy ringside. It's how it goes. Okay, so Goldust is really giving himself a good rub here.
Another good thing about his new gear is you can't really see his pecker sticking out.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, you can still see it.
You can see it pretty well,
like,
but it's not like I can't see if he, I can't see the details.
You can't tell if he's cut or not.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I held back.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see it.
Oh, Goldust stopped and he rubbed himself again.
Good.
See, what I would have been doing here is I would have had Goldust come out with a dildo down his pants. That way it'd be like, wow, he sure is excited to be in the ring with Razor.
Well, look at it. He's turning around rubbing his ass at Razor now.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you right now, this is the most comfortable and confident we've seen Goldust yet, right here. He's fully... this doesn't seem like Dustin Rhodes.
Right.
And that's the first time I felt like that since we've seen him debut.
And
I'm going to tell you that.
So he came in October, so we're looking at, almost 4 months? That seems appropriate to really kind of get going.
I think that's pretty good, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
This feels like something different, and I like that a lot. I love that he's a coward, too. He doesn't want to lock up. He doesn't even want to really fight.
I like how,
because he loves Razor. He doesn't want to fight him. He loves him.
Well, and he knows he's probably not that much of a physical match for Razor Ramon.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, wait, he's got to go talk to Marlena. Oh, he's just looking at her. Never mind. Now, are they together in real life yet at this point?
Yes, they've been married, yeah.
Oh, they've been married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they got married in 90.
Oh, here you go.
92.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm rubbing up on Razor there from behind.
Getting a little peck feel.
I'm pretty sure Dusty was not in favor of this because she was involved with Pillman prior. And he kind of felt like she was just in the business to
be with guys in the business.
Yeah.
If I was Razor here, knowing the type of legs that this feud and storyline has, I'd have been all over this feud. I think he missed the boat. I think his ego got the better of him here. I think he left maybe some money on the table by not wanting to work with Goldust anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a different era.
Still, man, come on.
I mean, I get his mindset of like, I don't want my kids to see this type of stuff because it was...
His kids ain't fucking watching this shit anyway.
I mean, that's true. I mean, in our TNA thing in 2002, he had like an elementary shirt on. So were his kids like 1 at this point? I don't know.
Well, that's a good point.
How old they were.
Fairly young, but regardless,
Also, you have to realize it's wrestling. It's
I was just gonna say
that's what I'm trying to get out. It's
and
I was just watching. Maybe it was during the Randy Savage documentary that Austin we briefly discussed earlier on A&E, where I think they mentioned something of like, because it was talking about people like touching Elizabeth, like putting their hands on her, and they're like, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he
today.
just spanked him. He's gonna like that.
Oh, and he is.
Oh,
Look,
he
at
did like that. He
Oh.
revved himself.
Kurt Hennig's yelling. He likes it.
He's
But
licking
yeah,
his
so
lip.
I think that people put wrestling too much like, oh, this is like real shit and not
You see the
entertainment.
crowd there?
What did they just do? I saw him go
So
over there.
Goldust goes to the floor, and there's like 5 guys in the front row just calling him the F word.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Like, yeah, yelling it at him.
Look at him hiding behind Marlena.
I don't know. To me, it's like if I'm Razor and this is fucking Dustin Rhodes. Backstage, he's Dustin Rhodes. It's
Yes.
like, what is the problem? Like, the dude's not gay in real life and trying to molest you
Literally.
in real life. So what is the fucking... Who cares how people perceive it? Because it's all a fucking act anyway. I don't know.
Like, Razor, you're not Cuban.
Well, yeah exactly.
So, what are we doing here?
I feel like if you look at wrestling, like almost it's like a live movie. Like you're watching it play out.
Yeah.
And not like these are real people and like, oh, I don't want my kids to see this guy who's painted in gold to fucking touch me.
Well, and not only that, it's like, okay, fine. You don't want your character maybe to go along with it and be okay with it. You don't want your character perceived in that light. Fine, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's literally opposing Goldust and like wants nothing to do with it. So what is it portraying your character that you don't like?
He's actively committing hate crimes.
I don't get it.
Goldust is hiding again behind Marlena here. They don't know. We don't know her name yet. So
there is quite a few people and kids who really think at this time that wrestling's real. Like, this is real shit going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it'd be one thing if they were like, hey, Razor, we want you to eventually team with Goldust and be like his gay lover. That's when you could be like, hey, listen, I don't want my character to go in that direction. That's not what's happening here. Razor is visibly opposed to the situation. And what more can you ask for as a character? If you don't want your character to go that way, he's not going that way.
Yeah. Goldust's face paint is rubbing off really easily tonight.
Quite a bit.
It looked very wet earlier on. Like, I don't know if he switched it up tonight or if he was just put it on too early and it sweat off a little to start or what.
Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say. I was like, not a whole lot has happened, and he's pretty much uncovered.
It was, like, wet pretty early on.
The crowd, I've noticed, is very receptible to Goldust getting beat up. Like, for example, Razor just clotheslined him over the top rope. For any other match or reason, nobody does shit. All the crowd on the hard camera stood up and like was excited that he got clotheslined over the top rope.
Okay, he's hiding behind her again. Look at Razor, picks her up, sets her down.
Holy fuck.
I thought he was about to throw her.
So
He
did I.
ragdolled her.
He picked her up all the way up in the air, and Goldust threw Razor into the stairs and now up against the apron.
I will say I'm not going to like if Goldust is going to rely on like hiding behind her.
This heavily, yeah.
Well, he's done it 3 times.
I know. It's like too much. Too much Marlena. First time seeing her, too much.
But if that's like a continuation, because tomorrow night he's fighting Bret.
Right.
So if he's going to hide behind, like, let's say, Bret's going after him. He's like, oh, no, Marlena's in my way. Like, I'm not going to like that.
Well, that's going to be like too much. Like, don't do it that much. It's just like, to be honest, like, I like the rubbing thing, but he was doing it quite a bit in the beginning of the match. It's like, okay, like a couple times I get it, but like, why every like 2 punches do you have to rub yourself again? Like, I feel like it was a little much.
He's that excited.
Well, I know.
Come true, man.
Well, that's true, but touch something besides just like your chest then.
He's trying.
Oh, so you want him just to straight up jerk it? That's what you're trying to say.
He might as fucking well, man. Whipping Razor in the corners.
I'm surprised Goldust is being portrayed as this competitive to Razor.
I think they have big plans for him, personally.
It seems that way.
Well, that and I feel like they haven't necessarily put him in a bad light to this point. I mean, he's had pretty good squash matches and stuff.
Yeah. I guess just from a character standpoint, I'm surprised that.
Yeah.
A slingshot back suplex by Goldust. That was pretty nice.
Before we get too much further, I'm going to make the prediction. If Goldust does not win tonight, that they will be facing one at the next In Your House, and then he's going to beat Razor to extend the feud a little longer.
Mm.
But he's winning the title either here or next month.
I'm telling you right now,
Oh.
to me, what'd she just do there?
She blew gold dust in his eyes? Or
it was like glitter. So Marlena seems like to be like the type of girl that's good looking from a distance, and then when you get real up close, it's like, what happened?
So every superstar diva ever.
Well, I don't know about everyone.
I'm pretty close, man. Lillian Garcia, come on.
Well, Trish is hot.
Yeah.
Tori.
Mm-hmm.
Tori's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Dallas that. He'll get some ideas, dude.
China.
What the fuck?
Yeah, China. Like 1998 China.
Nah, I preferred like 09 China.
Yeah, okay. What's China doing in the Impact Zone?
Hey, I popped big for that. I was really confused.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Well, that's me. So, speaking of, you're commenting on Marlena's looks. When I met her, she made sure that my flash was turned on my camera so that it didn't look like she was as old. Which, by the way, she looked fine. Because
Kaylee, make sure your flash is on so I don't look so old.
To hide the wrinkles, she said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I liked when me and Dallas met Honky Tonk Man in like some fucking little store in the mall. And there was what, maybe 20 people there?
Yeah, but we were in line for longer for that meet and greet than anywhere else because Honky Tonk Man wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He's putting himself over to every single person he met and was telling a lengthy story, mind you, in his own light. So it's like pro Honky Tonk Man big time. To every single person. And it just seems so sad because it's like at one time this dude was a big deal. And now he's, I think, one of the furthest from.
Well, and then me and Austin go up and we're like, hey, we can get in the picture together? Because we were trying to be cheap and just pay for one picture.
Yeah, because right, we're not separately paying for fucking Honky Tonk Man.
Well, and if I'm gonna get in a picture with someone, like if it's one of you guys, I don't care. Yeah, come on in. We'll get a group pic with this guy.
Yeah,
and like we'll just split it. Who cares?
Right.
And I don't think he said yes, but I don't think he liked that at all because he was getting half the money.
Yeah, he didn't like it. You could tell. Well, because I feel like other people caught on and did the same thing right after we did.
Oh, Goldust going for a cover. Razor kicks out. Well, to be fair, group pictures at events is a very common thing. Usually it says like up to 2 people in a picture. So it shouldn't have been that out of left field. And honestly, Austin, I don't know why we didn't start doing that shit sooner. But
I know. Nothing beats the Bullet Club picture at 2CW, though.
Oh, that is the best picture.
We had full gear on for that fucking shit.
It was me, Austin, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and AJ Styles. Does it get any fucking better? That's my favorite picture, I think. Like, yeah, it's so cool.
What show was that? What show was that?
One of the last ones.
2 sets?
Yeah. Oh, Razor almost got a 3 there. Yeah, I think it was at 2 sets because that's where Styles was the last show, and I meant to bring I have like a unsigned Styles 8x10. I wish I brought that he could have signed, but I forgot. Oh, Razor crotches Goldust on the top rope. Marlena's climbing up to check on him.
That was also the show where the guy showed up with like the TNA Wrestler of the Year award from like 2003.
Yes.
And AJ was like, "How? What? Where'd you get that from?"
I do remember that. Oh, the ref is stopping Marlena. Oh, she hurt her ankle. She twisted her ankle trying to check on Goldust. She's in the ring, though. This isn't good. Razor calling for the edge. Who's this?
1-3 kid just came in through the crowd.
Wait, he doesn't have bangs anymore.
We're gonna another screwed finish here? Come on.
Oh.
Top rope spinning heel kick to the back of Razor's head. Marlena's like, oh, okay, no.
Whoa!
Goldust is your new champ.
1, 2, 3 Kid screws Razor over. So what? 1, 2, 3 Kid must be with Goldust then.
Well, no, he just
no,
hates Razor.
I think he just hates Razor.
He must have been corrupted by Goldust's charm.
All right, so this makes a lot of sense to me, though, of like...
Oh, I get it now. Goldust is a pedophile.
Oh.
Well, that's what I figured, like the priest thing, but it's
the
like,
kid.
yeah.
They just licked each other's tongues, and people are giving him the finger and pushing him and shit.
Have you never licked a girl's tongue?
I'm just pointing out what's happening on the screen, Bob.
Oh, all right.
Okay, but this makes a lot of sense. You get Goldust good attire and bring in this new valet at the night he wins the title. So everything's starting to kind of make sense.
Razor just happens to be wearing the white stripe fucking IC title.
Yeah, so things are making sense here.
Well, I don't know how I feel about 1, 2, 3 Kid and Razor feud continuing.
I'm pretty much over that.
Well,
You can tell they have no direction for Razor whatsoever.
Razor's beaten him like 27 times. How many more times can we do this?
Well, more so though. What do you guys feel about Goldust winning the title here?
I'm fine with it.
Give me something new.
Yeah, I'm good with it too.
It's definitely early, but I think the way that they've presented him and protected him, it's fine.
I think that even if he won clean here, or at least cleaner than someone interfering, I feel like it still would have been good.
I kind of wish he would have won clean personally, but I get it. It's Razor Ramon. You can't really do that.
Well, that's the thing. Oh, look at it. Shawn Michaels' doctor. Vaccines today.
MMR.
Hep
A.
Oh, God.
And Lorium. Look at, and now just think, this could also say COVID-19.
Hi, I'm a real doctor.
Oh, the Royal Rumble match is next. Oh, I guess that makes sense. There's only 5 matches.
I'm the Rocket Owen Hart, and I'm going to do something in the Rumble because that's what we're here to do, is do something.
Well, yeah, if you're following along.
What?
Hold on a second.
Fuck, look at this old fucker. I'm Jake the Snake Roberts. I'm already losing my goddamn hair, and
I'm Jake Roberts, and in 3 years, I'm gonna be eating a chocolate candy bar and doing cocaine in a hotel room. And I'm gonna look down at the chocolate, and I'm gonna just get my finger, and I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna like not talk to my daughter, and like swear to God.
I was gonna make that joke.
I swear to God that we're gonna reconnect, and then like
daughter.
And then at the end, they're gonna be like, Jake never showed up and met his daughter again, and then she's gonna resent me, and like, fuck it.
Holy shit, we're seeing Vader. Fuck yeah. And he's with Cornette.
Well, why is he with Cornette?
He's with Cornette. Oh, God.
He's a Southern wrestler. He's got to be with Cornette. What do you mean?
He doesn't need Cornette.
Oh, Vader's a good talker, right?
Yeah, he is.
Fuck off.
He is a good
Shawn
talker.
Michaels' outfit.
It's me, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Have you seen enough of me yet? Well, guess what? It's a new year, and you're going to see even more of the Heartbreak Kid. Eat your heart out, Marines, because Shawn's coming to the Royal Rumble.
We need to stop real quick there. Austin's Jake the Snake impression was fucking awesome. The voice was spot on. And also, I wanted to do a time check since we haven't yet, and we're about to be at the Rumble. We're at 56 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's been a quick hour.
Just put Mr. Perfect in. Why are you having him on commentary?
Maybe he is. Maybe they'll be like, what's this, Mr. Perfect's music? And he'll be like, all right, Vince, I'll see you later.
Yeah, they need to do that. They need to do that.
Sounds like it's the perfect entrant.
Why are they sitting so fucking far away?
I've never understood that. It also looks like they have a green screen. Like
yeah, it does.
I don't think they do, though. I think it's just...
No, they're there. They're obviously there now.
Well, who knows? Coliseum video, baby.
I know. You never know.
Hunter Hersomsley. He's pissed. Can't believe I fucking lost to Drosy again.
I'd be better off as terrorizing.
Okay. Here's some footage from the free-for-all. Kurt Hennig or Mr. Perfect says, "See, a fan threw something. He just picked it up off the mat, and it's a brass knucks."
You're telling me right now Hunter Hearst Helmsley needed brass knucks to beat Duke Droese?
Well, the referee should be fired because he must have not patted him down well enough if there was in his boots.
Well, that's the thing, though.
That's funny.
Austin, that's the thing, though. If it was someone like Henry Godwin or something that he's been like feuding with,
Yeah,
that would
like,
be fine. But fucking Duke Droese, whose like theme song is playing. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's number 2.
It's fucking Henry Godwin.
His theme song is playing on like the left side of my headphones, which is really odd to me right now.
Here comes fucking Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. We don't need to see the slop. I don't want to throw up. All right, so they said every 60 seconds, right? Is when someone else comes in?
Is that what they said?
Well, that's what it said on the poster.
Oh, then I'm going to take your word for it.
I don't know if that's right. I feel like it's every 2 minutes. If this is gonna be an hour.
Oh.
I don't think anything's ever 2 minutes.
Or like 90 seconds.
I think it's 90 seconds, if anything. But if the poster said 60, it's got to be 60. Let's get ready to rumble.
This isn't, I know for a fact, this is not the same length as the 95 one. 95 was 60 seconds. And it was like 35 minutes long.
I think the storyline for these two should have been like Hunter Hearst Helmsley went out to his stables one day. And like he was hearing these really weird noises. And he turns the corner. And Henry O'Godwin's like eating all the horse feed. So the horses can't have any. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm eating. It's like, nah, dude, that's for my horses. He's like, nah, I'm eating it. And then they fight.
Horses.
I think the storyline should have been that Henry Godwin went to like Helmsley's little ranch or something. And he heard some squealing. And he turned the corner and he saw that Henry Godwin was fucking one of the pigs. And then Henry Godwin's known as a pig fucker.
Wow. So Bob, you might be more correct here. According to at least Wikipedia, it says a new entrant came out approximately every 2 minutes.
Yeah, so approximately probably means 90 seconds. Because I feel like it might be told like, hey, every 2 minutes, but I remember one year it was.
They don't count that shit.
They don't, because I remember one year.
Well,
some guy came out, and I swear to God, 40 seconds later, another guy came out, and I was like, "There's no way."
Well, we're gonna count after this one comes out. The one just hit, and we're at an hour 51 seconds. Okay. Oh
fuck my life! All right, well, I'm rooting for Mr. Bob Backlund. He's gonna win it like he should have won it in '93. Let's do it.
Fuck off.
Well, I was excited about the people coming out and stuff, but now I'm not.
This is funny. Fucking Bob Backlund, number 3. Didn't he come out number 3 in '93 too?
I don't know, dude, but we've seen enough of this motherfucker.
I don't like that they have announced so many people for the Rumble itself. Like they just showed Jake Roberts. Like I don't think we knew he was in this.
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah, they showed him on Raw.
Oh God, I don't remember
a picture
that.
of him. I don't know if I wanted to like see him like talking and stuff. I mean, you want that surprise reveal, I think.
Well, in the previous years that you guys have watched, did they keep people secrets?
Only maybe 5 out of the 30.
And were they good surprises though, or were they just like fillers?
Fillers.
Well, so I think that when did they start switching that?
Who would have been a surprise in the years that we've been watching?
Wasn't there? There was a couple of them where it was like this guy was hurt, so they swapped this guy in. I want to say there was one where there was a Japanese guy that wasn't announced and he was in it. Like somebody Tenru brought with him that wasn't announced. Just filler guys.
Well, Go ahead. Well, I was just like, when do we switch from like we're gonna announce all the cool people so that you want to watch to it's gonna be a surprise? And now I'm looking at the time here, guys.
I'd say early 2000s.
It's 2 minutes, almost on the dot, that this 4th entrant is coming out now.
It's
Oh, God.
Jerry Lawler.
Well, no wonder he's not in commentary.
What did you say, Bob? Like early 2000s for that?
For when they would promote surprises.
Well, when they'd stop announcing them, and then you'd get that like shock factor in the Rumble of like the surprise entrant.
Wow.
Because at least I don't remember '95. It's all a blur at this point. But this Rumble, they pretty much announced almost. I mean, really, almost.
That's
everyone
how it's
who's
been.
in it.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
Yeah, every year they've definitely announced the majority of them. And if they don't announce it, it's like, oh my God, it's Bob Holly.
Well, that's what I'm wondering of like when is it like, oh, the last 5 people they don't tell us about is like cool surprises.
That's probably not so late, like around the time that Austin said.
That's what I thought.
Like probably early 2000s. Like 2000. Well, no, I'm even saying like in 2002 they still announced like people who returned.
I would say definitely by mid 2000s, but like
Yeah.
It'd have to be by mid for sure.
oh yeah. It's
So the King just grabbed the slot bucket, and now Henry O'Godwin has it, and everyone else has slid under the bottom rope. And
if I'm in that front row, I'm pissed.
that probably hurt. He threw it at him hard. I'm gonna spitball and say 2003. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't even know. I can't even think of a time where there was like a major surprise or something.
Well, wasn't Mr. Perfect a surprise in a Royal Rumble or something?
No, that was 2002. They were like, "Oh, Goldust is back,"
and he was announced.
Godfather
Right?
and Perfect. Yeah, I think so.
hey,
I
speaking
think
of
so,
Bob
too.
Holly,
Oh shit.
That's why I would say maybe 2003, 2004. All those.
Maybe 2002. They were like, "Oh, 4 people from the Attitude Era coming back." I don't know.
See, that's what I thought, but
I'm pretty sure they announced it.
yeah, I think you're right.
well, I'm just gonna for fun. I'm gonna go try to look who was in that Rumble just to eyeball it.
It's
I'm
a
just
good
curious.
one. 2002 Rumble's good.
Yeah, that's the one where Maven eliminated Taker, and then got destroyed in a popcorn maker.
So who are we down to here? We got Triple H, Bob Backlund, Henry
Everyone
Godwin.
that's been announced is still in the match. No one's been eliminated yet. We have Bob Holly, Helmsley, Backlund, Godwin, and Lawler.
Yeah.
Just as a quick like looking at the names of the 2002 Rumble, it looks like all of these people work here at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now let me go to 2003. I'm not looking at every one, but
I'm thinking like 2005 or 6.
now see, yeah, because this one they're even labeled Raw and SmackDown for 2003.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now this is what's making me wonder. The first one I remember, and this is just because when I was a kid, really, is like when Cena was injured and he came back, and it was like they lost their mind.
Yeah.
Right. That would have been what, 2008?
Yeah, so that's pushing it.
What's the one where wasn't Haku a surprise entrant in one of the early 2000 Royal Rumbles?
2001.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Well, yeah, because a lot of these other ones, even I'm here in even 2005, everyone's labeled Raw or SmackDown, and there's not anyone who's like not.
Yeah.
So unless it's someone returning who was injured, then it's not really a surprise.
Right.
Here's our next entrant. Oh,
I'm sure on commentary they're like, "Oh, no one's going to be able to throw this guy out."
Yeah, right.
Little have we known for the past 3 years, someone threw him out.
This is my pick right here.
Who's going to be able to throw this guy out? I don't know. Everyone.
Right.
Bob Holly acting like he's going to be able to eliminate Backlund.
Okay, the first Rumble I found that has someone who isn't on Raw or SmackDown or ECW is in 2008 when Jimmy Snuka and Roddy Piper made it in, and they were considered Hall of Fame. So they weren't on the brands.
Right.
Wow.
And then it looks like, oh yeah, see, and then in 2009, Rob Van Dam was unbranded, so he's not on a brand, and he was in that.
Right.
2009?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Well, because like I said, there's been like a Haku in here and there. Or
Well, so
there'll be
they
like,
probably did do a couple here and there, like you're saying, but
yeah,
I guess it definitely seems very.
modern.
It definitely must be more of the modern thing.
I agree. I agree with that.
I just like I guess watching this one here with you guys and the build up for it. I feel like don't get me wrong. I understand why they were like, "Hey, Vader's going to be in our Rumble," but at the same time, I would have rather watched this Vader come out and be like, "Holy shit, guys!"
Yeah.
Well,
Vader.
yeah, no, and I agree, and I think that's what I really enjoy about the Rumbles. But I think at this time, that's not what they were really promoting with these matches. It
No,
was
it's
more so you're going to see guys fight who usually don't fight. You're going to see a lot of what they consider A-list guys all in one match. I don't think the surprise factor was really a factor for them for a long time. I think that's like an element that they didn't really play into for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Here comes Jake the Snake,
Oh,
who looks like he's
look at
really
his
struggling.
hair.
I know. I went to one of Jake the Snake's. It was like I guess a comedy show. I don't know if it's comedy or if it's just he's talking.
Oh Lord.
And I'm just gonna say, listen, if you really like Jake Roberts, like fine, like go have fun. Oh, here's a snake. Everyone out of the ring. Holy shit, Mabel just flew out of the ring.
Well, it's because the big guys don't like the snakes, man.
Anyway, his as he puts the snake on Lawler, who you can tell was probably actually really scared about this. I think. His like comedy thing was not good.
No.
The best joke he said was like, "Do you guys want to hear a joke about Ric Flair?" And everyone said yeah, and he goes, "Fuck Ric Flair." And I was like, okay, that was pretty funny because I didn't expect it, but that was about it.
But his joke isn't even a joke.
Or it was like a story. Like you want to hear a story
He's just
about
trashing him. Like,
well, yeah, but like the way he did it was funny, but everything else was just fucking either nasty. It was all like it was about like there was one where like apparently he got head from a girl, and then the girl kissed Rick Rude, and then apparently spit his fucking into his mouth, into Rude's mouth, and Rude was pissed, and it's like it was just nasty weird shit like that, and it was like, okay, this is not good. I wasted money.
Speaking of not good, can we just
wasn't that at Sharky's?
Yeah, and you were gonna go, and I texted you. You didn't miss a fucking anything.
Yeah.
Can we just note the fact that Jake Roberts' actual snake handler was on ringside, like waiting for the snake's little spot to be done so he could crawl it back in the back?
Yes. Yep.
Like, how shitty was that?
Who's this?
Oh God.
Dory
Funk Jr.
No, this is before he deflated.
Yeah.
This is
before Dory
father.
Funk the skeleton.
This is the Smoking Gun's father.
Smoking.
Dory Gun Jr.
Dory Gun.
Hi, Mike. Adam.
Look at this guy.
Jake Roberts calling for the fucking DDT. Hunter Helmsley just casually holds the top rope, and Jake Roberts flings himself to the mat. That was fabulous.
You guys ever seen the movie Looper?
I have not, but I've heard.
I've seen Lupus, and it's in the wrestling ring right now, wrestling.
Well, Looper is like a guy that goes into the future, or can go into the future or something, but he's got to like kill himself. It's a weird movie. That's basically what Dory Funk and Bob Backlund is right now.
Oh, dude, this is the WWF new generation, dude. Can't you?
Yeah,
I was just gonna say
Jake Roberts just came back. Dory Funk Jr.
The combined age in this match is 760 years old.
Well, my favorite kind of wrestler is the ones like Dory Funk and Bob Backlund who literally just wear plain ass blue trunks and like little black boots.
Pads. It's socks under their boots.
And everyone's like, yeah, Dory Funk Jr. And it's like, yeah. This is awesome. Oh, King's hiding under the ring.
Lawler's hiding under the ring. You know what? If I was the WWF, I would be like, hey, Dory, can we just put a fake mustache on you and you can be Hulk Hogan? He's got the hair for it.
Why is Dory Funk getting a payday here? What is the fucking story? What is the story for Dory?
Doesn't Isn't Bruce Pritchard like a fan of his or something?
I
Probably.
don't know.
Bruce
Yeah,
Pritchard.
because he's a Texas boy, probably. Oh God, yes. Yokozuna,
Yokozuna.
please come out and bonsai drop Dory Funk fucking.
Is this the
Please.
first year that they've had music for these guys coming out each time?
Really?
I don't know. It might be.
I don't think they did in '95.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, Backlund's got the crossface chicken.
I'm Dory Funk Jr., but Yokozuna decides, I'm going to break it up as if he was just about to win the match with that.
Yes,
A face turn here by Yoko.
Jake Roberts is like, damn it, don't throw me out of here, Bob.
No, not Bob. Oh, Backlund's our first elimination by Yokozuna.
Corinthians 6:26.
This is Yoko's his second Rumble match. He won the first one, but he wasn't in '94 or '95.
He's got a like a fishtail braid in, or like
Yeah,
a French
that
braid.
It looks very Japanese. Oh boy, here we go. Who's behind him?
Henry
That was
got
Henry.
Oh, fuck.
just got squished by Mabel running into Yokozuna.
Guys, this is the match that everybody wants to see right here.
Mabel and Yoko.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Surmo wearing the suit vest with no shirt underneath. He's like, damn it, I'm giving up.
Get off of him. He's my meal ticket.
Put him over. Don't push him on the top rope. Throw him over.
Sparky Plug with a standing hurricanrana.
Yeah,
got
what?
him.
He's like, I'm going to
No.
stand out one way or fucking the other, buddy.
Well, it's funny. Like, he does the move, but the camera wasn't on him to catch it. But you could still see, like, the end result of it.
The camera's only on Sparky Plug when he's getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
They're really delaying these eliminations.
Yeah, they are. 1, 2, 3 kid coming out.
1,
Looking
2,
behind his
3
back
kid.
because Razor. Oh, because
Yeah.
Razor's chasing him.
Oh,
still.
shit.
I was just going to say, something's going to happen.
Oh, Tim White just... Oh, the two refs slipped outside of the ring.
Yeah.
The kid keeps going up the same side, too, which is really funny.
Well, he's also being smart. He's not going over the top rope.
Thank God.
He'd be eliminated.
1, 2, 3 kid looks like a mixture of Beavis and Butthead.
Well, he doesn't have bangs anymore, so he can look at whatever he wants. I fucking hated his little poofy bangs. I mean, they're probably just wet back, but he looks so much better.
Yeah. They're like, come on, Razor, you had your match. Get to the back, buddy.
Oh, good. Bob's leaving. I mean, talk shit about him.
What is 1, 2, 3 kid doing?
He's trying to hide. Razor's like, I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, yeah, he is still at ringside. I didn't even see him.
Oh,
We've had,
Monson.
like, barely any eliminations.
I sort of don't hate it, though. Like, I feel like some Rumbles, they, like, empty people out too quick.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we could do a lot of these guys here. but-
Well, the people who are in it, definitely, we could get rid of a bunch of them.
Yeah. Dory Funk Jr. specifically.
Oh, yeah, him and Bob Backlund. Or Bob's gone.
Come on.
Bob Backlund's gone. The blue tights were throwing me off. Look at Jake Roberts crossing his legs so Yoko can't push him out anymore.
I ain't going, man.
He just tapped him like, hey, brother, stop it. And
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Amore?
oh!
This is a TNA guy.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, Bob, we know Amore from the TNA Across the Line podcast. He
I
fought
don't know this guy.
Ken Shamrock for the NWA title and lost.
Are you serious?
Yep, on week 7, pay-per-view 7, I think.
What's his whole name?
I'll look it up real quick for you. I only know him as Amore.
What company is he coming from?
I think he's from maybe All Japan.
I doubt it's New
Oh.
Japan.
No, it's not New Japan.
No, it's not new. I don't know how to say this correctly. Takeo Amore?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh.
It's Takao, Amore. Takeo.
Yeah, I don't know him. What company did he work for?
All Japan.
Yeah.
No, he also wrestled in. He did wrestle in New Japan, not at this time though.
Right.
It seems like throughout history, WWF's only real relationships are either with really All Japan,
War.
stemming back to the 80s.
Oh,
War, which is a branch off of All Japan, basically, because it's fucking Tenryu's promotion.
Yeah, this is his first American venture. Is in this match right here. He is from All Japan. He wrestled in All Japan until 2000.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Vince and Baba just had a better working relationship than... Well, because I know Antonio Inoki was like hard to work with. He didn't want to work with anybody. So... To whereas Baba was like, give me your stars and I'll work with you all the time if I can.
Who's this? Is it Savio Vega?
Oh, I'd like to make a correction. He fought for the NWA title on NWA pay-per-view number 4, not 6.
Wow.
Or NWA TNA pay-per-view number 4.
I didn't even realize it was that early.
That's why I said 6, because I thought it was later. I didn't think it was 4.
Ring's getting pretty full here, guys.
Yeah, see, now is when we can, like Dory Funk Jr., as me and Austin were just discussing.
Jake the Snake, Dory Funk Jr. Like, come on, get these guys out. Bob Holly can probably go.
King Mabel.
Is it still only... Oh, there goes Mabel now.
Yes, Yoko eliminated him. Fuck yeah.
Well, this is a great time to mention. I just saw something a minute ago that said this is his last appearance until 1998.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, Mabel is gone.
Oh,
who's that?
Shit, yeah.
Oh, Amori's gone.
Wow, what a great American venture he just had.
Guys, Mabel's not going to be on TV anymore?
Nope.
Oh, shit, yeah.
No, he... I know that he goes back to Memphis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is where I want to tell you guys. We're going to start watching Memphis TV.
Huh?
He goes to Puerto Rico, though, it looks like.
Puerto
He
Rico.
definitely goes to Memphis.
No, he was doing Puerto Rico at the same time, it looks like. No, you're right. He returned to Tennessee to wrestle for the USWA.
Yeah.
Oh, God, where there's 20 people in the crowd?
Well, since we don't cover USWA anymore, I can say this. He ended up winning the heavyweight title in March of 96.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the North American Heavyweight Championship in February of 98.
Oh, so he stays there a long time.
Yeah, it looks like it.
98, that's not the USWA, is it?
It just said, it looks like it is. These were the...
USWA closes in 97.
Well, that's what... I'm just reading off of Wikipedia, okay?
He might go to...
Or is it... Wait, hold on. It rebrands as Memphis Championship Wrestling. Wait, Vader's here.
It is Vader time.
No one cares about Mabel anymore. Fuck.
Vader better eliminate Yoko immediately.
He's going to eliminate the majority of the people in this match.
That's why I think they've been keeping these people in here.
Yeah.
Why does he wear
nobody's even selling that Vader just came in?
It's going to be a Vader Yoko showdown. That's what's going to happen here.
Well, why is Vader's outfit backwards? This is Vader time on the back.
It's opposite day.
Well, he was doing that when our WCW...
I thought we've talked about this where it wasn't backwards.
Did we? Well, he's definitely had it in the front before.
Oh,
he?
Well, yeah, I guess, but...
I don't know. We pointed it out on one of our bonus episodes. Okay, fine. It's not backwards, but Vader's here. He's just walking around.
Dory
hasn't done
got
shit.
Eliminated. Savio Vega eliminated Dory Funk.
Really? He just pulled Savio back in the ring when he could have just punched him and got him out.
These two should tag together, not only because they're both wearing black and red, but also that they could be booked as Savio Veda.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so ridiculous.
It needs to happen.
How has that not happened?
I don't know, dude.
Oh.
Savio doesn't know where he is.
Look, he's like, oh, fuck, amigo.
Look at Jake Roberts.
He's like, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna.
He's got
do it.
indigestion. He's like, oh god,
anyone got the Pepto or some cocaine?
that crack pipe really hit different. That was going on. I already feel like Vader's like it's over. Doug Gilbert.
Guys, do you like that Jake Roberts is always chewing on something?
Oh my god.
You mean his fucking dentures?
Oh no, man. He's always chewing on something.
He's fiending for meth. It's great. Jake Roberts going for a DDT, and he hits it on
But
Sabio.
they cut the camera away from it.
Sure did.
His new thing though too is says he manages Lance Archer in AEW. He always has a water bottle with him, so he's always sipping on water.
There's no way he's clean still. He's not clean, is he?
I think he is.
I don't know.
I think it's taken the long term effects on him, but
I don't think Razor's clean.
Roberts just got eliminated after a clothesline by Vader, but he clotheslined him standing still in the middle of the ring, and Roberts' momentum sent him over the top to the floor. What in the world was that?
You gotta do the right thing, man.
I love that Doug fucking Gilbert is in this match.
You're damn right, and he added me on Facebook, so fuck both of you.
He did?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I friend requested him.
Oh, so he didn't add you. You added him.
Oh.
Well, one time Chris Angel tried to add me, but, he said he was in Florida, so I knew it wasn't him.
Chris Angel?
I tweeted Doug Gilbert to train me and let me be a Gilbert, and he never wrote back, and I was pissed. Let me be Austin Gilbert on the Indies, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Who's it? Oh, here's a headhunter.
Who the hell is this?
It's a headhunter. Headhunter number 1, probably.
Making his debut.
Is a headhunter number 1? I don't even know.
Here's your surprise, man.
Well, you guys are right. They did an unadvertised surprise. I was wrong.
It's Abdullah the Botcher.
Oh my god. Abdullah the Botcher. His name is just Squat Team number 1.
Squat team?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it says there on Wikipedia, so I don't know what that means.
Okay.
All right.
I thought he was a headhunter.
Vader's killing Doug Gilbert here.
I feel like Vader ain't doing shit in this match.
Yeah.
Vader should have came in and cleared a house and looked like a fucking monster.
Absolutely.
But why are you gonna make me care about Vader being here? He hasn't done a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
He's beating up Doug Gilbert, dude.
Look, he can't pick him up.
Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah.
He sort of threw him over the top.
He kind of slipped out of his hands there.
You know who else ain't doing shit is 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Oh shit! Vader's slapping the head of this guy. Oh well, he's
Hell
He's got
yeah!
eliminated.
Fucking see you later, squash match.
Squash.
Whatever the fuck his name is, Abdullah the Botcher.
Well, I wouldn't really expect 1, 2, 3 Kid to do anything in a Royal Rumble.
Oh, guys, I know who's gonna come out during this match.
Oh.
The Berserker.
Okay. Oh, Yoko and Vader fighting now, but I feel like they could have done and now they're taking away all the heat from that with the countdown, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette's like, no, Yoko, he's our friend. Don't do that.
Both y'all can't fit in the hot tub.
Are you shitting me? What is
Squad
this?
team
bullshit?
member number 2.
They didn't even get to be in the Rumble together.
Who are these people? Wait, why did he just turn around and walk back with him? And why is his boobs are showing and the other one's not?
Oh, I don't know.
I do recognize these guys. I don't know from where, but I do recognize them.
You probably know him from the Isle of Samoa.
No, I feel like they work Japan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Headhunters. Isn't that their name?
It
I
could
don't know.
be.
Can we look? Can we like? I need to know.
They
Vader-
wrestled in garbage matches in Japan for sure.
Like garbage is in what kind of garbage? Like actual
Like-
garbage?
Garbage matches, like hardcore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was for.
Yes, they are the headhunters.
I knew it.
It's
Well,
not.
the
it's
other
not
guy just
F-
got eliminated. In like
It's not
14 seconds.
FMW.
Hold on, I'll look into this.
It might be IWA Japan.
Bob Holly just kicked Vader in the gut, and Vader just looked at him like, "What?
No, it's-
Why'd you do that?" And
I don't know how to say the promotion. Is it Wing?
Oh, Wing. Yeah.
It's W asterisk.
Yes.
like a W
Wing.
star.
They were all part of that same group. FMW, Wing,
Okay.
IWA Japan.
Then they went to the UWA. Then the NWA Eastern Championship Wrestling. Then they went to CMLL. Then they went back to Japan. And then here we are. Here they are. They were renamed the Squat
It
Team.
was something like that. I knew it was something like that.
Owen Hart.
Finally, someone good is coming out. Wait a second. Then the Headhunters went to ECW.
Yeah, didn't you say Eastern Championship Wrestling?
No, that was. Oh, I guess that was the regular.
That would be
original.
the same one. Yeah, that's probably.
Did they
94.
wrestle under any
No,
other
90
name?
93, Bob, and then they went back to Extreme Championship Wrestling. That's what was I got it now. Threw me off.
Wait, they didn't. They weren't there in '94.
Well, according to this,
I think they made
September is when they were their last appearance in Eastern Championship Wrestling was.
Oh, I thought they were there in '94 as well.
Did they wrestle on any other name?
Like another tag name?
Or yeah, just in general.
Yes, they were the Headhunters, the Squat Team, the Arabian Butchers, and a name that's in Spanish that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Los Reggaetones?
Reggaetons, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Bob's right. It's what they were. I don't know.
I know that
I
in
know.
recent years they wrestled for AIW, didn't they?
I'd have to look. I mean, this is just Wikipedia, so it's
Oh,
not.
okay. I thought you were on Cage Match.
No, I'm not in Cage Match. I should be, but I was just doing the quick search on the Wikipedia.
Wing. Yeah, that makes sense. Wing had some good guys. Nobody that was really a huge star in the States, but
God, this match is boring.
yeah, it's just there's a lot of buying time, which I
it's just
didn't
punch,
expect.
kick.
Yeah.
Yoko and Vader teaming up to beat up Savio, which is depressing.
Oh, hold up. Super Dolphin was in Wing?
I think briefly.
Oh,
He's
Shawn
under
Michaels.
notable alumni. Yes,
Yeah.
finally. Here we go.
What number is this? Shawn Michaels is number 18.
18, that's all we've seen? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, boy. We should do a time check here. We're in an hour, 31 minutes, and 36 seconds.
No, not Savio. Vader just clotheslined Savio to the floor. So he's eliminated.
Wing was almost too outlaw for me. Like FMW was the promotion that you'd watch where Wing would like invade every once in a while and they'd like co-promote shows.
There's a bunch of people who were there, though.
And that's the thing, like it'd be like a flash in the pan, in and out. But they had a dedicated roster of guys that they'd use on every show. It was like they were okay.
Well, Vader's mask finally is off. I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Yeah, he took his mask off and he's just trading blows with Yoko.
Well, they're like natives of like people who were there. I mean, there's a bunch of people I know on here even, so.
Yeah. It's the co-promoted shows that were the good ones, though. From my experience, anyway.
Shawn Michaels just eliminated Yoko and Vader.
Are you... That's
What?
kind of ridiculous.
Fuck. What the fuck?
They were brawling up against the ropes, and then Shawn got a running head start to then tip them.
Well,
off.
listen, all I'm saying is If this is
there goes 1, 2, 3 kid by Shawn.
Oh my! This is the run that Vader should have got.
Yeah, let's give it to Shawn. What the hell?
Well, so that's what all I'm saying is if this is an indication to Vader's run, I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That was lame.
Yeah, that was a disappointing appearance for sure.
If
Vader
anything, give him the Diesel rub, where it's like Diesel gets his moment to shine in the Rumble.
Exactly. Here comes
Speaking
Hakushi.
of disappointments, here's Hakushi.
Yeah, literally.
Vader just attacked Yoko from behind, and now he's getting back into the match.
Vader was like standing behind Yoko, just kind of sitting there, and then just punched him in the ear. That was
going
good.
after Shawn.
Oh, I hate the way Shawn's selling these punches. Jesus.
To be honest, I hate the way he's doing them, though, too.
Well, you can tell he's like overworking him because he doesn't want to hurt Shawn Michaels.
Yes, for sure. Okay, now he can pick someone up. Look, he's picking Shawn up overhead.
So he's eliminated technically.
Right,
Anytime they've ever done that, he is eliminated.
That was over the top rope.
Oh my God, he should be eliminated.
But now, okay, so Bob, this is a
Helmsley should be eliminated.
Oh my God.
Bob Holly should be eliminated.
So now they decide to make Vader look cool, even though it's way too late.
He was fucking eliminated.
But I can already see what's happening. Gorilla Monsoon's getting in the ring. He's gonna be like, Vader wasn't in the match. Doesn't count.
Look, Owen sold it. Owen sold it as if he went over the top rope and was like, no, I'm getting back in.
You're out of here, buddy.
Jim Cornette's like, listen, I gotta go change my diaper. Come on, Vader. You want to get in hot tub with Stacy later? You got it.
Stacy. Cornette's got his pants pulled up to his fucking tits here.
I know. Cornette's a fat piece of shit, but you can't tell because he's got his pants pulled up so fucking high.
It's a trick.
Cornette's in good shape now. He's skinny.
Is he?
He's actually much taller than you'd think as well.
Thank God. Someone that we can look forward to is coming out. Tatanka. Shawn throws Cornette.
What is going on here? Oh,
Cornette's been eliminated from the Royal Rumble.
Cornette just went ass over tea kettle, dude.
Wait, all these guys were eliminated from the match. How are they in it still?
I'm sure Vince has mentioned it in commentary, but
I love that in the middle of the chaos, Jinsei Shinzaki just hit a fucking backhand spring elbow in the corner. What is going on?
So Tatanka just came out. He's number 20. I want to point out that when he came out, you know how he would do like his music would be like his original music and then switch to the corporation? It did not switch to the corporation.
Oh.
It was just Tatanka music?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize, yeah.
There was no DiBiase like ah.
Oh.
This is his just Tatanka music. So maybe that's a sign.
Good. A sign of him not coming out anymore, maybe. They're just sick of
Yeah, but it was Tatanka has definitely been acting as if he is still a heel.
Yeah.
So.
That sucks that Shawn eliminated both of those big ass guys. Come on.
That's just stupid.
Come on. Talk about playing your hand a little early, huh? Now, if it's me watching it, I'm thinking Owen Hart's going to win. He's been pretty promoted.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd be thinking that.
You got to think, though, Shawn's first match since he passed out in the ring or whatever.
Dude, but maybe he's hurt still.
Oh. I don't know how these guys hang on to the ropes. I would just be like, I'd be slipping. I'd be fucking up. Well, there goes Hakushi. He's eliminated.
Going backwards over the ropes is very weird, by the way.
Speaking of weird, Aldo Montoya is getting a pay-per-view match here.
Final 10, finally.
That's one of the biggest mistakes I made in wrestling school. I got clotheslined over the top and let go of all the ropes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! How the hell do you brace yourself?
Somebody caught me on the outside, and everybody stopped class and Springate said, "Don't ever fucking do that again." I was like, okay.
Wait, so you got clotheslined over the top rope?
Yeah, and you know how you hook your arm under the top rope, so
Yeah,
you go back over, you're at least like holding on so you don't break your neck.
Yeah.
Well, I got clotheslined and threw both my hands out, thinking I had to like, I don't know.
Oh my God! So you're doing like a moonsault?
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh.
And luckily, somebody was literally right there underneath me to like catch me or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't good.
That's dangerous.
I didn't know how to do it.
Good thing they were having you take clotheslines over the top without teaching you how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking for Lawler now, isn't he?
Oh shit! I forgot he was under there. Well, they did that pretty good then.
Yeah.
They
showed him one time underneath there.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Pulling him out by the fucking feet.
How did Sean know he was under there?
He was probably watching on a monitor.
Or he's got all the shit he's holding on to.
I would have loved if Lawler won the fucking Rumble. Like, what if it's like, you know, I don't know who could be the final two. Let's say it's like
Aldo Montoya.
Sean and Aldo Montoya, right? And Sean eliminates Aldo. Well, Aldo just got eliminated. Oh man, there goes Lawler. That's bullshit.
Who's coming on next?
Well, Big Daddy Cool. Yeah, no, he's probably a favorite. But what if, you know, Sean eliminates somebody, he's celebrating, right? And then he just flips over the top rope, both feet hit the floor, and then Lawler rolls in and he's like, I did it! I won the Royal Rumble. That would be so funny.
So now you have Triple H, Kevin Nash, and Shawn Michaels in the match right now.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Tatanka. He's eliminated him. Now he's going after Sparky Plug and, well, I guess not. Oh, and now he's going after him. Yeah.
Knees to the gut, buddy.
What a surprise that the Click is running wild.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, they set up the bump into each other. Oh!
Yes!
What the fuck? He just decked Shawn Michaels. Now Shawn's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, baby.
I wasn't expecting him to deck him like that. I thought they were going to be like, yeah, no, let's do the
like,
high five.
No, it was like no questions asked. Punch right in the face.
Yeah, like no tease. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm winning.
Yeah.
Which fits his new attitude, I guess. Because I don't think Shawn's wearing black gloves. He's not. So they're not going to be pals.
That's true.
That's so funny. So Lawler was technically in this match for 36 minutes and 2 seconds. But he was in the ring for about 9 seconds when he got eliminated.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is fucking funny.
Sean and Owen.
This is an example of like one person doesn't fit being in this match right now. You have Diesel, Helmsley, Michaels, and Owen, and then there's Sparky Plug.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's the Rumble, baby.
Here comes Khan is bald.
Oh.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Oh.
He also doesn't have any $1 million corporation.
No, but they just made a comment about that on commentary, but I missed what he said.
Going right after Diesel. I think he looks better bald.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really like it. Not with the look of the Kama gear.
I think he needs to transform back into Papa Shango.
Yeah.
Bob Holly, man, he's been in here forever.
Dude, right?
He's getting like the Rick Martel treatment. Speaking of Rick Martel, he was on that list of guys that could be in this match.
Was he?
Yeah, remember? Well, not on TV, but like Meltzer was saying, like, oh, they've talked to.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh, come again. Double team here with two dudes with attitude. Oh, well, Diesel didn't mean to punch him that time. Dallas, were you? Did you walk away when Sean and Diesel backed into each other and Diesel decked him in the face?
I must have missed that. Yes, I decided that if I wanted to enjoy the next hour of the show without my bladder hurting, that I should pee now.
Come on, dude. This isn't a pee match.
Oh, yeah, it's the Rumble. That's why I went as soon as someone came out. I saw who it was and I left.
That was the Smoking Guns Body Donna's match where you're supposed to take your pee break.
That was too early in the show. Oh shit!
Steve Austin,
the Ringmaster.
The Ringmaster. Is that his name, the Ringmaster?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was going by Steve Austin.
Wait, Vince also just said Steve Austin. So.
Okay. Chop block and Bob Holly.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
Going right after him.
Mr. Perfect said he's close enough to perfect for him.
You guys have seen Stone Cold's ECW promos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really fucking good.
Now he's going after Diesel. The ball's on this guy.
I could see Steve Austin and Kama tagging up as like two badass guys. Not as the fucking ringmaster, but.
Well, Bob Holly almost catapulted Austin over the top of the floor. What? Oh, and then Austin just kneeless him from behind and Bob Holly got eliminated.
You're damn right. See you later, bitch.
So now we have Diesel, Austin, Helmsley, Sean, Owen, and Kama. Again, one wrestler out of that group really doesn't fit in with the others, but it's okay. They all can't be winners.
And that's the bottom line.
Ringmaster was number 24. So we have 6 guys left to come in. And we know the last one will be Duke Atrocier.
Yay.
Which will likely mean he is going to go to WrestleMania.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's coming in 30th.
Holy shit.
And then his entrance will be him backing up a garbage truck to the ring.
Guys, the 2-man power trip's fucking fighting right now.
Oh, Barry Horowitz.
Barry Horowitz. Here we go. I was on Wrestling 20 years ago talking about Backlash 2001, which is like the beginning of the 2-man power trip.
Mm.
Nothing shittier than Stone Cold with white knee braces.
I liked when he had like the snake ones. Like snake skin.
I'm a fan of Stone Cold pre-knee braces, to be honest.
Why, you like it when his knees worked?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was peak Stone Cold. After the knee braces, it's like 100% gimmick.
Oh, yeah. He's like the walking Tin Man.
It's like when Forrest Gump has the fucking things on his legs.
It's crazy. He made the most money when his body just was like shut down.
Yeah, but you know what? That seems to be the case for most stars, to be honest.
Right.
Like, look at Mick Foley, even.
Yeah.
I think he's another good example where he made the most money doing the least.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley is out.
Yeah, Diesel tossing Helmsley over the top.
Close to 50 minutes he's been in, Vince says. Bob, could you fact check us?
Yeah, let's see here. So Helmsley was number 1 when he entered. His time was 48 minutes and 4 seconds.
Pretty impressive.
That would be the longest time someone's been in the match.
Wow.
Bob Holly was in the match for 39 minutes and 35 seconds.
Who's next? Oh, it's Make a Difference Fatu.
Come on.
Hey, here we go.
He needs to drop this gimmick, dude.
Make a difference.
It makes me really not like him. Like, he might as well be a heel in my eyes.
Well, you know what? Since you guys are straight edge, I would have thought that Fatu would really connect with you guys.
No.
Yeah, but you see, this is why people don't. This is why people then do want to do drugs and drink, because you see goofy shit like this, and it's like, I ain't listening to that, dude.
Could you imagine a guy in prison being like, "Hey man, why are you here?" Well, I was watching Raw in '96, and this fucking guy named Fatu was like, "Don't do drugs," and I was like, "You know what? I think I'm gonna try doing drugs." And now I'm here.
I didn't want to listen to him. He was doing dances and shit. That's some corny kid shit. I want to do fucking cocaine.
That's why my favorite wrestler, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, he knows how to have a time. He doesn't talk to his kids. He smokes doobies and snorts coke.
He smokes doobies. Oh, fuck. Speaking of cocaine and doobies and other drug use, can we go back to the Randy Savage thing for a minute?
You mean how he carries around a fanny pack full of ecstasy?
$1,000 worth of ecstasy at any given time?
When was that?
You gotta watch, dude. The A&E documentary it gets like pretty like you know most of it, and then as soon as Gorgeous George talks,
Dude,
it's like,
I know.
Oh.
Well, okay.
I know.
You have to consider the source, though.
yes, for sure.
It's Gorgeous George.
She goes under the story. She goes, there's this one time we were so high. It was on Nitro. We were in the red outfits. And then they like show a clip of it. And I was like, how does she know what outfit they were wearing when they were high on Nitro?
Yeah.
Here's Isaac Yankem. I forgot he was here. So this sucks.
It definitely brings to light a much darker side to Randy Savage than I guess I even knew about.
Yeah, which is, because I haven't watched the Stone Cold or the Piper one yet, but I purposely watched the Macho Man one today during work because I had a feeling either you, Austin, or both of you would have already seen it and mentioned it. So I said, I got to watch this.
I've watched all 3 A&E pieces that they've done, and all 3 have been something that they had. It's all stories you know, but you get stories you don't know. And for the guys that they're covering, that's a huge accomplishment. Because how many fucking Stone Cold documentaries are? How many Randy Savage documentaries? Fucking Piper's been talked about a million times. There's something new in every single one.
Yeah, so the Savage stuff, especially toward the end, I mean, I would have never known any of that, and it was really good.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't like hearing that about Randy Savage. It kind of sucks because he's not there to defend himself at all.
Well, so that's the shitty part. But on a side note as well, the early stuff of his career, I really like that too. Like the Paphos challenging Jerry Lawler and shit.
Right,
I never knew that.
Memphis and all that stuff.
I don't think I knew that. At least I don't remember knowing it.
That's good shit, dude.
So kind of important stuff here. Owen did his kick to the head to Shawn, and then Shawn was able to eliminate him.
Yeah, but Shawn's like laid out on the mat.
Shawn's knocked out.
Holding his head. Look, he's dazed. Are the fans concerned? He's moving really slow.
I thought those documentaries on A&E were all going to be fluff pieces. Like, he's a great guy. Where it's like, oh, by the way, he's doing ecstasy with fucking a porn star.
Dude,
no, it goes downhill.
Yeah,
and then,
Marty Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty. And even some of the stuff with Hogan, how they throw shots to each other over Tampa radio stations. Like, I didn't know none of that shit.
Yeah. Well, so Bob, for reference, one of the people they talked to on the Randy Savage one is fucking Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, I heard about.
And I was kind of shocked because fucking why? Also, I don't want to give the whole thing away because I know Bob, you're definitely going to at least watch this one. But there's an actor guy at the end.
Oh my god!
And you know what I'm talking about, Austin? That he makes like a joke and it's not fucking funny.
I couldn't help but to think if Randy was alive, how much he'd fucking hate that whole documentary, probably.
Well, that almost took a weird turn of the like the self-destruction of Ultimate Warrior thing.
You're right.
Where they're like, yeah, he was nuts.
From what I was reading, that's what it kind of felt like they were doing.
I didn't like that.
And that's another reason why I decided to watch it like immediately today, because I was seeing the stuff online today about it, and I was like, wow, I got to check this out.
You know what else I didn't like is that Vince was very, very much a part of the other two. And the one you really want him to see a part of is this one. And he's like barely in it.
See, I didn't see. Like I said, I haven't seen the others yet. That's my
He's
goal.
pretty well featured in the other ones.
That's interesting.
Well, in the Roddy Piper one, doesn't he make a joke about like, oh, Roddy's not in hell?
Well, yeah, he does a little bit in the beginning where he's talking to Roddy on his cell phone, which it's very bizarre. And you can tell Vince is like losing his fucking mind.
I saw a clip of that.
But
what was the actor's joke at the end of Savages that wasn't funny?
Okay, fine. He basically... Wait, who's coming out here real quick? British Bulldog. That's a big name to be coming out this late. That's exciting.
He's number 29, so we know who the 30 is.
It was meant in a very lighthearted, jokey sort of way.
So he basically says that the way that Randy died, that it's something that he would have pitched as like he would have booked it. And then they would have been like basically like, oh, hey, like, okay, so I'm going to have a heart attack while I'm driving, and then I'm going to hit a tree, and I'm going to die. And then basically saying, like...
It was so over the top that it was fitting of Randy Savage the way he died, which I think is a really shitty way of putting it. And like it was so unbelievable and such a bad way to go. It was the only way for Randy Savage to die. He couldn't just die in his sleep. Like, that wouldn't have been Randy Savage.
I just thought it was like... It was weird that they even kept that in, if you ask me.
I agree. I think it was very distasteful and not funny. It was like a bad joke. Like, you hear that at a show and it's just like, oh.
And it's just some actor who's a super fan, they said.
Yeah.
Is that... Fatu eliminated Steve Austin.
Oh,
That's right, baby. Making a difference.
Marty Jannetty is gone as well.
So here's a funny thing about this, okay? Steve Austin wasn't supposed to be eliminated.
Oh.
There goes Fatu by Isaac Yankem.
What?
Austin has said that he was supposed to hold on to the ropes, but he slipped off.
Oh. Wow.
I believe that.
Was he supposed... Did he ever say how long he's supposed to last?
He's supposed to be in the final four.
Mm.
At the very least.
Which is pretty significant because now there's... What? There's still 5 guys in the match.
5 guys.
Well, and there's about to be another, so...
Yeah.
Imagine if it was like Diesel, Shawn, Steve Austin, and British Bulldog are your final 4.
This is strong of war. Here comes fucking Duke Drosy. Could you? Unbelievable.
And this is like why the 30 spot is so disappointing. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Even nowadays, it's like you expect it to be something really exciting now because they have that hype all behind the Rumbles, and then it's like, oh, it's The Miz.
It's Titus O'Neil.
And it's just like, really, that was your 30th entrant?
Yeah. Sean and Davey are going at it on the floor. Owen's back.
Oh. Owen leveled him.
Yeah.
He's going to hurt him, dude. Yeah, I don't know about the Randy Savage thing. It was good, and I learned a lot of stuff that maybe, I guess, I didn't want to know, but I learned.
I learned too. It was definitely worth the watch, I would say anyway. So
how long are they? Just an hour?
It's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bob, we'll chat later. I'll link you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I can find it.
I'm sure you could. And actually, we have to talk about something else after too. I've been thinking about it all day today.
Oh,
what?
I just need to watch Global Force Wrestling.
I need to watch WCCW, so can one of you fucks make that happen or what?
Global Force Wrestling?
I got an itch, man, and I gotta get it itched.
I don't understand. Like, what are you talking about?
They had 4 shows. Well, they turned them into DVDs. I can't buy all 4 of them, so I need help.
What do you mean you can't buy all 4 of them?
You can only buy 2 of them because Impact used to sell them, and then when they got in the lawsuit, they took them down, and I never bought them because I'm a dumbass. Oh, Bulldog eliminated by Sean. Oh, Sean skinning the cat, it looks like. Kama hit him over, though.
How is Kama in the final 3? Come on.
Oh, yeah, what? Oh, there you go.
Out of here. See ya, bitch.
Oh!
Whoa, Sean with a super kick to eliminate.
Oh, come on. I wanted
Shawn
to see them
square
off more.
So did I.
Shit.
I was about to say how good of a final two that is, but then now that was so quick. Although I didn't expect it. I don't like it when how do you do the final two? That's a tough elimination. So
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Sean is fucking hyped up, dude.
Well, so here's my thing is going into this, I think we all knew Sean was the one winning this Rumble.
Yeah.
But I thought, and I mentioned this previously, I believe, when he announced he was in it, is I thought they were going to, after watching the build-up for this show, that Sean was going to be a surprise entrant, not announced. And it was going to be this huge comeback story.
Should have been.
Doc Hendricks trying to get a word with Diesel, but then he just starts attacking Bulldog. So now we have our next In Your House match, if I had to take a guess.
Oh, God. Again.
As a quick side note to cap our Randy Savage talk, I'll share this with you guys. I got this. Oh wait, hold on. What's Doc Hendricks about to? The only reason you're living is because I'm what? He didn't say it in the microphone, but I couldn't hear him.
Because I'm allowing it.
Oh, okay. I got a mystery crate today because sometimes I order those, and I got a cool Macho Man item that I want to share with you guys. I got this. This exclusive. It's a Major Wrestling Figure podcast exclusive Macho Man micro brawler. Oh, Shawn Michaels' penis was almost just out.
Jesus.
I'm just trying to share this with you guys. And instead, I almost just saw a wiener.
How can they have exclusives like that? I don't understand.
This, I was absolutely shocked when I opened this.
Dude, Big D is in the ring. And he's flexing his glove hand.
He's not wearing a black glove. He better not slap his hand.
Nah, dude, he's going to choke slam him or something.
Big boot him. Have him jump into the air and just big boot him.
Oh, he's waiting for the high five. Is he going to do it? Maybe he'll catch Sean and choke slam him.
That's bullshit. What I'm hoping.
No, that's bullshit. What? He wasn't wearing a black glove.
And he just eliminated him in the Rumble. Come on. He's
all is fair. All is fair in love and war.
No, fuck that.
No, Diesel better hit him. If he beat the shit out of Sean right now, it'd make me be like, yes, Diesel's a wicked good bad guy now.
Yeah, but I don't know if Diesel's a bad guy.
I feel like he sort of is.
I feel like he's going that way, but I don't think he's there yet.
Well, that would have made him. That's what I mean.
Yeah, see, I thought he was because he was like, I'm not going to slap the fan's hand anymore unless you have the glove on, so fuck you.
I don't know, can someone answer to me why Shawn Michaels takes off the top of his trunks and then decides he's going to almost show his wiener all the time?
It's a gimmick, dude.
He's my favorite wrestler because I almost get to see his penis everywhere.
Well, Shawn Michaels has a crush on Shawn Michaels.
I think Goldust should be obsessed with him before he's obsessed with Razor.
It'll happen. It's gonna happen.
Sean, show me your wiener.
Sean, sorry for this elaborate disguise. Would you like a bite of my wiener? And he's pushing it out of the hot dog bun.
Oh my god!
I need to watch.
I gotta fucking watch those.
There's a lady in the front row trying to get a hug from Sean, and he went the opposite direction.
What's the one where after he gets electrocuted and he's got Tourette's, and he's in the ring and he's talking to Triple H, and Triple H genuinely cracks up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's like what.
I forget what he says. What it is. I forget what he is saying though.
Oh my god, I'm blanking too. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
But it is really funny, and I'm sure that Triple H is actually laughing about it.
Oh, I think he was.
I can't remember.
Vince says, take a look at this here. We just cut away from Sean slapping hands. Okay, just kidding. Maybe he's saying, take a look at this. Sean won, and Diesel was sad at the ring post. He had his head down.
Mm.
We're about to have our main event here. Let's do a time check. We're at 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 30 seconds.
And the runtime for this is 2 hours and 49 minutes, so do the math, folks.
Oh, my God.
That's why I peed when I did. I'm ready for Undertaker versus Bret Hart.
Dude, come on. And it's an Undertaker match. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and that right there. Now, I watched the WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. Paul Bearer is carrying what will soon to be known as the betrayal urn, and they had to go find it, and it was at a funeral home in like I don't know what state it was. I forget.
A funeral home museum.
Museum.
Very much.
Well,
Wait, it's named what?
The betrayal urn, because spoiler alert.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
It's the one that Paul Bearer hits the Undertaker with. It's that exact urn.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Welcome to the dark side.
What?
Oh, God.
You see this cheap foam rubber mask?
You know
Instead
what?
of
That
taking
makes
6
me-
months off, I wore this stupid fucking thing instead.
That makes me not hate Undertaker for murdering Paul Bearer in that cement thing.
Wait, Diesel's in Undertaker's entrance here.
Yeah, he's like having a standoff with him.
And remember, they had a
What?
standoff at the end of In Your House.
Shove Paul Bearer.
That's bullshit.
You don't touch my manager. What the fuck? Okay, now they're fighting.
What is going on?
Hell? Taker just punched Diesel like twice or like once or twice. And now officials are coming out here and Diesel like backing off.
I think
Guys
this is
going
the
after him.
Undertaker from SummerSlam '94.
It's Brian Lee.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, you know, this is basically them telling us what's going on here. We're going to get a Taker Diesel feud.
People, like, why?
Well, yeah. Well, they were, like I said, they were teasing that already at the end of In Your House 5.
Yeah.
They had like a stare off.
Well, it was like backstage too, wasn't it?
Yes. At the
I'm
very
afraid
end of the show.
dark, baby. Look at the adjective, dark.
Big Daddy Cole.
He just taunts. Like, whatever, dude. Look, Undertaker was finishing his entrance. You see him start walking slow?
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, wait, fuck, I just fought.
How did the lights go on? He didn't stand on the ring steps. I don't understand.
Oh, I know. I think Paul Bearer being hit, like, broke the spell.
Oh, it had to have.
That was so stupid. Who wants to see that fucking match?
It's a dream match, man.
Come on.
Undertaker and Diesel.
Absolutely goddamn not. You got to be thinking Bret's like, what am I fucking doing? I should go back and make another TV show.
I just saw the video recently where Bret Hart, does he call out like either Shawn Michaels or Hulk Hogan or whatever, and he's like, he holding up his Simpsons figure. He's like, "Do you got one of these?" He goes, "What about this, Ric Flair?" And then he tells his TV to play The Simpsons, and then it's like the episode of him on The Simpsons. He's like, "You got that?"
This is recent, right?
No, it's an old video, but I just saw it recently.
I like just like his dad, Bret Hart is slowly losing his mind. And he's just bitter toward everybody.
I like it that he keeps coming back, and then he just shits on everyone again, and then they bring him back again.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that he recently was like, he posted on Instagram or something like, "Oh, it's sad to see like my quotes from years ago coming up for clickbait," and it's like, Bret, you said it.
Well, yeah.
You were shitting on Triple H. What do you mean? It's a shame that 8 years later it's being brought up. You said it.
My favorite is when
And I guarantee you, if you were like, Bret, do you mean it? Like, do you still mean it? He'd probably be like, well, yeah, but that's not the point. Like, you shouldn't be using it for clickbait.
Oh yeah.
Like,
My favorite ones is when on 83 Weeks, Conrad will bring up what Bret said, and Bischoff is like, "Listen, whatever Bret said, he's bitter, but it's fine. We're different now. I
I'll have a beer with him.
I have a beer with him. I can sit down and have a beer with him." Okay, Bischoff.
I can't stand Conrad Thompson anymore. I used to be one of his biggest proponents. Like, the podcasts are great. Love Conrad. I can't fucking stand that pedal pushing motherfucker
Dude,
at all.
that guy.
I blocked him on fucking Twitter. Like, I can't even deal with you, you piece of shit.
He will ask the same questions every week. He is obsessed. So like with like World War III, right? It's the Battle Royal thing. They've done a couple of shows of that on 83 Weeks, and every fucking episode that they do that, he's like, was this trying to be inspired to be like your Royal Rumble? And it's like, dude, you've already asked that question 4 times.
Well,
and each time Bischoff is like, no.
Well, as I was mentioning to Bob before you got on, Austin, I still get a kick out of like on what happened when just like last week, he just asked Tony, he's like, so how do you wash your butthole in the shower? And it's like, what the fuck? Why is that being asked on the show right now? And
it's like that stuff I don't mind.
Well, I'm just saying
the humor is good.
It's so funny that it's just like, what?
Yeah. The humor is good, but then he just asks like dumb fucking questions.
For me, it's the mark, like, for his own self. Like, I'm not a fan. I'm just a fan.
Well, yeah. I think we've sort of...
I don't make a lot of money.
Well, so that's the stuff I think we finally are starting to get over. Like, it's like, he doesn't do that as much, I don't think, anymore. But I also fucking hate that.
I'm just a fan. By the way, I just bought my 5th house in Alabama, and
I also married Ric Flair's daughter.
That's the only reason anybody knows who the fuck this dude is because he weaseled his way into the wrestling business by dating a Flair.
Well, so it's that kind of
alone.
I know we've talked about this before, but it's kind of fucking weird that he's got Ric Flair memorabilia. He's a huge Flair fan. And then he meets Flair or whatever, and then he meets his daughter and ends up dating her and then eventually marries her. And it's like, this guy that you've idolized or is a big fan of is now your father-in-law. Like, this is fucking weird.
Well, I think, didn't he say that Flair introduced him?
Yeah.
Regardless. Yeah.
Well, she was married at the time, and then they got divorced.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that part of the story.
Yeah, but nothing happened. But he says nothing happened between them. Like, he waited like a gentleman for anything to happen.
Yeah, well, of course. He's from Alabama. Of course he's a gentleman.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I can't stand Conrad, and for that reason alone, I don't listen to any of his podcasts anymore. Because I just can't stand him.
And the thing, too, which is crazy, he's making all this money. He's got the easiest format ever.
He's making the money off of the stars that he's working with.
He's making money off of reading Dave Meltzer's newsletters to the guys that were there in the era and being like, so how do you feel about the report in this thing that Glacier was going to be the world champion or whatever? And Bischoff's like, that's not even fucking true. That's rumor and innuendo. Fucking Mark, blah, blah, blah.
Fucking
sources. Terry Taylor's a piece of shit.
Listen,
all this bullshit.
Conrad, I didn't have my 3 cups of coffee today, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today, Conrad.
Well, my favorite thing is like this guy will ask Bischoff for like backstage dirt from 25 fucking years ago. And every episode, the guy, whether it's Bischoff,
I wasn't there. I don't know.
They'll be like, I don't remember, Conrad. It's been 30 years. I don't remember what Hogan said to me backstage in Miami on March 7th, 1998, right before his match with Sting and Lex Luger. I don't know. Okay. It was just yesterday that this happened. I don't fucking remember.
At the same time, though, Bischoff says he remembers where he was with certain phone calls too. Sometimes he'll be like, "Yeah, I was driving home. It was like 7:30 at night, and he called me." And it's like, what? Like,
no. See, I don't buy that. I think that he's just making a story. It's like if you listen to a comedian's podcast, anytime they're like, "Dude, I swear to fucking God, this happened. This fucking happened. This is real life. This happened in my life." And then if you pay attention, 20 episodes later, they'll be like, listen, sometimes I just make shit up. Even if I say it happened. So I think
damn well Bischoff can't make a show out of, I don't remember.
Exactly. He can't do that every time. But half of his answers, like anytime Conrad asks him about something creatively, he's just like, I wasn't involved in that. So I don't know. And it's like, well, then why are you doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Undertaker was just choking Bret with his glove for about 5 minutes straight, and now he just hit old school on him.
Yeah, but the Undertaker's great, guys. We love the Undertaker. Fucking suck the Undertaker's dead dick. Like we all love the fucking Undertaker.
Oh, look, he's
Fuck
doing the glove thing again.
fucking Undertaker. Fuck him.
Well, this match is probably going at least 25 minutes, so I'm not.
You
really...
want to be bored? Hey. You like watching wrestling? You like falling asleep? Then you'll love Undertaker.
I will say for Conrad, I did like the Eric Fires back stuff.
Oh, I haven't listened to the Eric Fires back stuff.
Well, they had one. They released one as they had an episode and they released it as part of that one too. So it doesn't say Eric Fires back, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember which episode it was.
Well, Eric Bischoff going on rants and like yelling people and like shit is like my favorite. I don't care.
I don't care about
Eric Bischoff is one of my favorite personalities in wrestling. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He's one of my favorites, period.
Yeah. I don't care about the Arn show or Kurt Angle's show because Kurt Angle's show is just a long form shoot interview.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on it. I'll listen when he talks TNA probably, but that's about it for me.
So talk to me about your match with Shannon Moore on this 2003 Velocity. So what were you thinking here in this 4-minute match? And he'd be like, oh, you know, Shannon was a good worker.
Yeah, we do worker. We worked really hard through this one. Yeah, and like that's what they did. And they're like, so like did you have any heat with the boys? He's like, nah, man, everyone was really great.
Yeah,
like
Velocity was a really good show at 11 o'clock at night. I just wanted to give Shannon Moore some time to shine. You know, it was pretty good.
Yeah, Angle does not walk the line. He doesn't cross the line at all. He just walks it very nicely, and he's very polite.
Yeah.
Oof.
I do have. I'm going to listen to Jeff Jarrett's tomorrow, and I don't want to be fucking disappointed.
Can you imagine what those two assholes? Oh my god! I can't
wait to listen to Jarrett. I'm ready.
It's gonna be Conrad sucking him off the whole time.
Well, that's what he does, especially in the beginning. He's got to get to know him, and then he can start like busting their balls a bit. I remember with Bischoff, it was a really slow beginning of like really being nice, and then once he started to know Bischoff more, he could kind of dig into him. And I think when he started, Bischoff was kind of thrown off a little, like, are you seriously like being like that right now?
Their Starrcade 97 episode's pretty good.
Oh, dude, that one's really good.
That's one of the last ones I listened to. And that was what? That probably came out a year ago.
Give him the belt because he didn't have a fucking tan? No, Conrad. He wasn't in shape. He wasn't ready for it. You spent 18 fucking months and you just noticed the day of the show that he was out of shape? He didn't have a tan? Are you fucking kidding me, Eric?
That's what and then he always brings it, or is it on the...
And then 2 months later, you put it back on him? What the fuck are you talking about?
Is it the one with, on what happened when they talked about Steve Austin, and he always referenced, he goes, remember how shitty of a show that was that we had to start doing watch-alongs because you didn't talk about anything for 2 hours?
That's funny. I'll have to listen to that one because he's probably just like, I don't know. Nothing, maybe. Sure.
That was so long ago. I don't remember it really being that bad, but like it was so funny because they always. I think it was like the week after that. He goes, Tony, I think we have to apologize to everyone because last week's show was not good. It was the worst episode ever, and we're never doing that again. And that's when they started doing watch-alongs.
I'm gonna have to look it up here.
Bret Hart just threw Undertaker into the ring steps, who hit them knees first and then careened over the side.
Well, and then
that's
he just
like one of his
scared
trademark things too.
Now Bret's working on the legs here.
Oh, when did they do the Steve Austin one?
It's with Tony.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I think it was really like I'm talking first couple like months of episodes.
Oh, these bastards don't do this right. They have it under unknown season.
Wow, I didn't even know they had it listed as seasons.
Wait a minute. Okay. So it's a Steve. It's like just talking about Steve Austin.
And I'm pretty sure it's Steve Austin. Here, I'm gonna go oldest to newest here. I'm gonna try to get you a date.
Bret's doing his groundwork game, working over the legs.
Episode 38, Stunning Steve Austin.
Yeah, that's the one where they stopped, like, just talking about people long form. Because they did a couple like that, like working with Bobby Heenan, Goldberg, Arn Anderson, and then they stopped.
Wow, there's a bunch of shows I haven't even listened to on here. And they're all watch-alongs. That might be fun.
Yeah, well, for that show specifically, if you listen to the beginning, you get a lot of more of the inside jokes, and it's a lot funnier.
Oh.
This match is boring as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's The Undertaker.
I'll be honest, I was looking forward to this match, and it's not really holding up to what I was hoping.
I bet you if I were to look at somebody's review for this, they're probably like 4.5 stars.
Oh, Undertaker can't even stand up. Well, who reviewed it for you?
He was walking around like he was Jake the Snake Roberts there after a binge.
Who reviewed it on your website, Bob?
That would have been Justin and Scott.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what Justin and Scott thought because I already can guess who's gonna win. So I'm gonna try not to look though.
I like when Steve calls him the shit man.
Well, does he actually say shit man? Or does he say, yeah, if you put an S in front of Hitman, that's what I really think of you?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Shit man.
Yeah, if you put an S in front of Hitman, you have my exact thoughts on Bret Hart.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, Bob. I don't know how to find it on here.
You don't know how to find Royal Rumble 1996 on WrestlingRecaps.com?
No.
Fucking search it, dude.
I just did. I did. It doesn't fucking come up.
You go to the fucking top of the thing where it says WWE.
Okay, is it best of or is it fucking NXT OVW? Because when I click WWE, nothing fucking comes up, bro.
Dallas, just hit WWE.
Okay, watch, Bob. I'm clicking the WWE.
Wait, hang on. Let me look.
You're
not doing it right.
Okay, I'm fucking tapping it, dude.
You're not doing it right.
What do you want me to do?
You hit WWE. You just hit the WWE.
Okay, I'm hitting just the W on the WWE.
Yeah, all right. Get rid of the arrow.
Okay. It won't fucking go.
Okay, now hit
see,
WWE.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, well, your tab was broken, bro, because I don't know what to tell you.
No, your website's broken.
No, I just hit WWE and it's loading.
Well, it ain't on mine, so you can look it up then.
Yeah, well, you're a piece of shit.
You are.
It's because Dallas didn't design it. That's why it's shitty.
Not bringing that up.
Well, he tried to fucking.
Yeah, I know he did the dicks. We know, dude.
Yeah, Dallas fucking
It was
fuck Dallas. No big deal. Fuck
Dallas.
Dallas is a piece of shit. Don't let my designer friend help me do something cool for his.
Well,
his
my
best
designer
friend
was good at designing
it's no big
stuff.
deal. Bret Hart's got a figure 4 in.
Maybe
if
if my designer friend actually knew how to design shit, I would actually.
Dude, Undertaker just tapped out, dude.
He almost did. He got the Phantom mask. Hey, did you guys know they found that Phantom mask on the WWE's Most Wanted Treasures in Undertaker?
I guess what they said, what Scott and Justin said for this match.
4 stars.
No.
3.5.
No.
What?
No. So Scott gave it a grade of 3, and then Justin gave it a grade of 2.
Okay, good. So
okay, that's fair.
That's really
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Who else does the reviews that rate him really high? Who rated Diesel Bret high?
That was Matt Petticord.
I bet you he would have gave this one 4 stars.
Oh, let me go to his website. I'm sure. I think on his website he has it. Let's see.
Well, can you check that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, get on it, Bob.
I'm not taking shots here. I'm just calling it like I see it.
No, you're shooting from the hip, brother.
Well, Bob just got me heated. I feel like Eric after they mentioned Meltzer to him.
Listen, it's not my fault that you don't know how to fucking
Oh my
click
God. Brett's
Uh,
working the leg.
on a website using a piece of shit tablet. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, he calls it a tablet too. So suck it.
All right, let's see here. Let's do a rundown for Matt Petticourt's 1996 Royal Rumble review here. He gave Jarrett and Ahmed Johnson 2 stars. Smoking Guns and Baidana's, is that real? 3.25.
What?
Wow.
No.
What the? Okay, Ramon and Goldust got a star.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I liked it better than that.
Yeah, it's better than a star. Oh, all right. I might have to block Matt Petticourt, no longer
Yeah,
associate.
listen, I was shooting and now I really mean it.
He gave the Royal Rumble match itself 2.75.
That's fair.
That's fair. And he gave this main event here 2 stars.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. Well, so far everyone seems to be pretty on par here.
Yeah.
Can't imagine why this is only a 2-star main event.
No, nothing has happened. It's just been punching and Bret Hart kicking his knee.
Do you know why nothing's happened?
Because it's the fucking Undertaker.
You're goddamn right, dude.
Well, listen.
That's going to be a recurring theme here in 1996. It's the fucking Undertaker.
Yeah.
This is a great opportunity to say, let us know what you think about this show on our social media pages at IcoPod on Twitter, Facebook. You can email us and we'll never see it.
That's true. Also, if you want to, go to WrestlingRecaps.com and then go to the WWE tab and let me know if you're able to click the WWE portion of it. Because I'll tell you right now, judging by the stats on my fucking website, everyone's able to do it.
Everyone click on it. I'm a fucking millionaire in my fucking website.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck all that. Don't listen to anything that they just said. Go to the IcoPod Facebook page. And hey, here's an idea. Buy our fucking shirt. You know why? Because Bob gets 68 cents every time you do.
I can buy 1 soda from the 50-cent machine at work. And let me tell you, it feels real great when I'm like, this is IcoPod money.
So fuck you guys. If you don't have a shirt yet, you're not a true listener. Like, what are you even doing?
Yeah. Hey, Mick Price, do you have a IcoPod shirt?
Their shirt is $17.31.
Wait, don't start calling out people.
I'm gonna do it. Hey, Mick Price, where's your fucking shirt? Huh?
Can you splurge a little? $17.31.
I can't buy a $17 shirt. You guys have been providing free entertainment for 4 years now. Why would I give you guys $7? Yeah, thanks, Mick. How about you, Mike Campbell? Huh? You can buy those expensive beers off eBay. They're probably about $45, but you can't send us $17 for a fucking t-shirt.
And by the way, the newest t-shirt on there with the blue logo in person is fucking great.
There, see?
So, suck on one.
How about you, Michael Vincent? You say you're a diehard fan, and you're like, "Oh, Bob, I love the podcast. I'm a huge fan." Where's your shirt?
Both of you pieces of shit should have a shirt too, by the way.
I bought my shirt first.
You don't have the newest one.
I don't have the newest one. I'm a OG, dude.
I don't have one.
My original one's all stained, and I'm fucking pissed about it. I got ketchup on it like 3 days after I bought it.
What about you, Ian Matthews? Where's your t-shirt?
Well,
and I've seen your profile picture. You're not even wearing a shirt now. So why don't you just get a
He's
fucking
international. The shipping's probably outrageous.
Then move.
No, do not come domestic to the U.S.
Move to the States, get your shirt, $17, and then move back.
You will regret moving here.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I regret buying an XL because that shirt's big as fuck.
Wow.
Oh, I think I have a 2X.
Yeah.
I was told I'm not allowed to buy any more shirts.
Yeah, I'm not really allowed to either.
Yeah, I was.
That's why I bought a vest.
That's why I bought a vest.
You're damn right. Oh, Bret, working the leg.
He's
He's
been
done
working
that
the
move
leg
3
for
times.
fucking 15 minutes.
He's done that little slingshot leg move 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, another kick to the knee. Holy crap.
How do you guys feel that we still have 22 minutes left?
Yeah, see, this is why you just bum people out.
That's why
Can
I'm
we
here,
kick
man.
Dallas off for 96? Like, can he
Hey.
get fired?
Austin, let's just change recording days to whenever days he has his daughter. That way he
Dude,
can't.
there's a reason. Like, Bob would always ask, right? He'd be like, dude, what is like, does Dallas want to do it? And I'd be like, no, he doesn't. I asked him. He doesn't want to. Mind you, I didn't ask this motherfucker shit.
The truth comes out.
Because I didn't want his ass on here. Bob's like, well, what's the deal, dude? He's going to do it. I'm like, no, dude, he fucking hates it. He wants nothing to do with it. And
Yeah,
all
that's
the while, Dallas had no fucking clue.
Yeah, so this is what goes on. And then Bob goes, no, you fucking dusty, dude.
Because I knew what this shit was going to turn into.
I
knew.
remember for sure when we asked you for Beach Blast 92. If you wanted to be on the thing.
I think it was 93. Well, my first one was 93.
93. Yeah, 93. But I remember asking you before then, and you were like, no, I don't think so. And then you did it. And then for sure you didn't want to do it after that.
I certainly.
But then, as Austin said, you just wanted to do a TNA one, and you're like, oh, well, Bob makes my life miserable.
Exactly.
Bob makes my life miserable for 3 hours on a Monday.
No,
I'm going to make his life miserable for 3 hours on a Sunday. And it's like, thanks, man.
And if there's no more further proof, how about the fucking Dollar Tree mic he bought?
Well, I thought it was going to be decent, but I got a better one now, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, his original microphone was like, if you were to put in an independent wrestling DVD on and they're standing there backstage with a microphone, it's clearly not working.
Well, to be fair,
they're just talking into the camera.
To be fair, I was not about to invest a good chunk of money if it wasn't something that I was going to end up doing.
He didn't want to fucking do it in the first place. God damn it.
Yeah, you were looking.
I needed to know I was dedicated in order to buy a decent microphone.
Fucking A.
But here I am. And now I'm just echoey as fuck because I haven't hung anything on my new office walls yet.
All right, Conrad. My new office. I'm just a fan.
I'm just a fan. I'm not making money off this podcast or the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of. This fucking match.
This is a brutal main event.
Well, do you want me to show you what else is in my mystery box?
Yeah, do a unpacking here live on air.
Okay. So we got the Macho Man. Okay.
Oh, it's not signed? What a pussy.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He hit a tree, don't you know? He went out. He went out. It came with this referee one. It's a chase. You'd have to listen to the pod. There's a joke in the podcast.
Well, you know what? Just because Macho Man's dead doesn't mean it couldn't be autographed. I mean, Rob Feinstein, he did that.
That's a good point.
I swear to God, dude, Roddy Piper definitely signed this shit. And it's like, he's dead, dude. I don't think that happened.
It's like a wicked new promo. It's like a 2021 DVD.
Yeah. Get this WrestleMania 38 signed poster by Randy Savage. I swear to God, it's real. Is that Daniel Bryan?
No, it's Dylan Postel naked with the major wrestling figure title. It's a keychain.
Oh my Lord.
Why are they all little figures? Is that the theming of the box here?
Well, so yeah, it looks like it's mostly. I mean, there's some stuff that's not, but yes, it's from Pro Wrestling Tees. I mean, this is drunk Dylan Postel. It's all like you'd have to know the podcast to like get half the jokes.
Are you a fan of Hornswoggle or something?
No, it came in the thing. Matt and Brian pins. Smart Mark Sterling socks. Sex socks, if you listen to the show. And then it came in this really sweet box.
It's nice to know that I'm not the only one that wastes my money on stupid shit.
Well, it's actually, not to plug more podcasts, but the Major Wrestling Figure podcast is easily my favorite podcast I listen to.
I've heard good things.
Easily. It got me into collecting.
Bob, why don't you plug the podcast that you're going to be on? Because that was
already on.
A nice thing to do.
I already plugged it.
Didn't you just do another one recently?
Yeah, so I did the Ruthlessly Aggressive podcast.
Right, which we plugged.
Yep. And then I just did yesterday, which by the time you're listening to this, it's definitely been released. Wrestling 20 years ago, Backlash 2001.
Yes. They're good guys over there.
Yeah.
Bret is going into the 3 moves of doom, it looks like. He just hit his little his Russian leg sweep, his elbow off the second rope. We're in a sharpshooter. But it looks like Undertaker's fighting his way out.
He's gonna choke slam.
Oh yeah. And you see, I'm still drinking coffee, and it's after 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna be hyped for the ending of this match.
If it was me and Undertaker was choking me like that, I'd oversell it and go so the first row could hear it.
Oh man.
Oh, double down.
If that was me, I would have like popped a blood capsule in my mouth and then looked like I was Skinner.
Ooh.
With not having to be tobacco, but blood coming out of my mouth. Like, what the fuck?
You mean Skinner, the man who won the first main event on Raw?
That's right. That's absolutely right. I am convinced that they were going to start pushing Skinner, and then it ran out of air, and they're like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't.
He's too over. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
How did they not have Undertaker sit up? Come on, you fucked up.
What is he doing? Oh, he's taking the turnbuckle pad off.
That's a heel move, dude.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, shit, man. Taker must be in trouble here because he really didn't sit up that good.
Well, he's punching his eye, dude.
Oh, yeah.
His little fibers are going to snap.
I was trying to take the mask off.
What if they were like, what does Undertaker look like underneath that mask?
We've never. Oh, he took it off.
Show us the face.
He must be healed. My favorite reveal ever is fucking Kane. And it's like, oh my god, he's got color contacts in?
And it was like a little makeup on the eyes.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Well,
and then
let me tell you,
the week after, like, he's bald? Oh my god.
I liked the fucked up Kane hair when they took the mask off and it's like little pubes on his head.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, though, that shit was like pretty legit.
Yeah.
I remember I missed it on Raw. I fell asleep, and the next day I was going on WWE.com like, oh my god, I gotta see this.
I was too.
So as a kid,
I saw it live.
Hooked me.
I saw it live because that was like the summer. So like school was out, whatever, so I could stay up and watch. And I remember being like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be fun. There's gonna be like deranged, and he just turns around. It's like black makeup. He's fucking bald. He's got a receding hairline. I'm like, what the fuck? That's it?
Well, when I was young enough, I was like, oh my god, he's burned. Like that's how like young I was.
Yeah.
My first exposure to Kane was at Dallas's house, and we were playing WrestleMania 18 on the GameCube.
Oh.
And he was like, dude, pick whoever you want. I'm gonna be Undertaker. And I was like, okay. Well, who's his partner? And Dallas was like, well, it's Kane. I was like, okay. So I picked this guy, right? He comes out. He looks fucking awesome.
Taker just hit the tombstone.
Yeah.
So pin him.
So my first memory of Kane is like peak Kane. They're looking at the
Who is it?
entrance.
It's Diesel.
If somebody's
He's pulled the referee out.
Undertaker knows Diesel's. Look at he's looking like you got to be shitting me.
Is that Paul Bear?
Whoa, hold up! They just rang the bell.
What is going on?
Oh, they DQ'd him?
A
Yeah,
40,
how much time is left?
40-minute match.
We have about 13 minutes left of the actual show, roughly.
What the fuck is what?
Was there one clean finish the whole night?
No, we're at 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 55 seconds.
The tag title match was clean. Just not a good finish, but it was clean.
It was a roll up, dude.
Yeah, it's a clean finish though.
Bullshit.
And then the Rumble match. He's super.
Oh, hold on. There was just a sign in the crowd that some fan held up wicked fast that said "gay dust."
Who said to ring the bell? Because the official was pulled out of the ring. So
he got up and went over to the table and told them. They literally said that, and he did. I mean, he was standing up. Oh,
he was flipping off.
Fuck?
Fuck you, brother.
He gave him the middle finger?
Look, Taker's super pissed about that. Nobody flips off the dead man.
It's fucking absurd.
You don't give me the bird. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Diesel, you dug your own grave when you gave me the middle finger.
Diesel, I learned that when you flipped me off, that meant that you were giving me the bird. So as you can see behind me, I have murdered 400 pigeons, and it continues until I get my hands on you. And in the meantime, I am going to go after the seagulls. Because when I'm driving my hearse and they're in the middle of the road, I legally cannot run them down. But what I do is I put them in my trunk and I break their fucking necks. And at WrestleMania 12, Diesel, you're going to be my seagull.
Can we just make note of the fact that Bret Hart just celebrated as if he won the match and then exited?
Well, he did. He's like, guys, look at me. I got Tombstone. I was definitely pinned, but you know what? I won.
I mean, they're playing his theme song now, so you gotta make the fans leave happy after you get a shitty ass.
What is the rest of the 12 minutes? Royal Rumble Plus.
Yeah, so this is definitely Coliseum video shit.
I'm standing by here with Gorilla Monsoon, and yes, his glasses match his shirt. What kind of question is that? Well, let me tell you something here, Todd. In a couple short months, they're gonna have this fella named Stone Cold, and he's gonna say I'm a gorilla, yet I hee-haw like a jackass, and I'm gonna be real pissed about it. And then I'm gonna suspend him, but really, me suspending him doesn't mean shit because I'm not really the commissioner of the WWF. What is he talking about here?
So he just announced that Bret is defending the title against Diesel at the February In Your House.
Fuck off. We've already seen that match.
How is Diesel the number one contender when it's really Shawn Michaels? He won the Royal Rumble.
Hey guys, Doc Hendricks here. And if anybody's a little bit more flamboyant than Doc Hendricks, it is Shawn Michaels. Shawn, tell me, how do you get your penis so big? Why is everybody cutting promos in front of these shitty red lockers in the middle of the hallway?
Why not?
Listen up here, Docky, my man. Me and my buddy Big D. Nobody's got a bigger D than HBK. Get it? It's a little bit of an alphabet play. Anyway, I'm probably going to be in the main event here in the next couple of months, so cash your checks now, folks, because Sean's going to be making all the money here pretty soon. Who's he facing In Your House? Diesel?
No, it's Diesel and Bret.
Oh, that's right. Well, what is Sean talking about?
Doc just asked him, how do you feel like who will be the champion at WrestleMania between Diesel and Bret?
Oh, so he's jobbing out.
The clique is going to be behind me, and they better be behind me or they're going to see the tip of my penis on Raw tomorrow night. Stay tuned. We're gonna pop a 4.0.
Oh my Lord.
He's going to be the man in 96. I guarantee it.
All right. Thanks, Sean.
Gorilla back. I forgot something.
Hey, by the way, I forgot to tell you, Bobby the Brain Heenan isn't here tonight. He got fired in 1993. That's news to me. I just found out, but I'm the one who kicked him out of the building way back when. And if I have my way, I'm going to bring him back just to fire him one more time. I wish Gorilla went to WCW and was like the Nitro commissioner. Oh my God.
Monsoon just came back over and he was like, yeah, Shawn Michaels will fight whoever wins at WrestleMania. Thanks, Gorilla.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what it means to win the Royal Rumble, you fucking...
I wish he came in and he was just like, yeah, Todd, so here's the new thing. If Diesel wins the title, then like Shawn doesn't get a title shot.
I'll tell you what, think of it, Monsoon. You're gonna rest in peace.
Give it a couple of years when you're sitting in front row.
Like you just said, it'll be a cold day in hell before Diesel has the championship.
Oh wait, he doesn't want to see what happened tonight happen in your house. Oh, he's gonna have to make an addendum. And then he says, "Oh wait, an amendment, not an addendum."
He just put it. It's gonna be Bret and Diesel in a cage now.
Whoa!
And whoever wins gets my X-ray glasses.
Big Daddy Cool. Well, Daddy Cool, here at our Doc Hendricks. How's that water? You drinking it? Is it cool like you, Big Daddy?
Well, Doc. Let me tell you, that's not water. It's Shawn Michaels' sperm, and let me tell you, it goes down like water.
Yeah, Bret Hart's a champion. You know what? And I'm here to play. You see the adjective there? Me and Bret, we're going to play in the cage. It's big. It's blue. It's like me. Cool, blue, big daddy.
What's the thing you would always say? Well, I'm a jackknife. I'm a jackknife his ass.
Yeah, listen up, WWF champion Bret Hart. We're going to fight in that cage. I'm going to just jackknife you. I'm going to take your ass. I'm going to just fucking jackknife your ass. And Big Daddy Cool, big truck boy, if you will, he's going to drink this water. He's gonna just fucking jackknife you. And then I'm going to walk out with the WWF Championship. How do you feel about that, Todd? Okay?
I can't think of any. I'm going to just jackknife you. Holy fuck. That's the promo every time, dude.
Shawn Michaels going to WrestleMania, and I think I want to fight my buddy at WrestleMania again, because last year it was only the decent match on the card because the rest of the show sucked and there's no build to it. But no big deal. You want to see me and Shawn at WrestleMania? That's the click, and that's so
Oh, my stomach hurts. Why are they doing all these promos at the end of the show? They really ran out of content for the pay-per-view?
It's the Diesel Wrestling Federation. It's no longer the World Wrestling Federation. So it's the DWF. You hear that? In 96, baby. Winning the title. Jack Nice and Nafses. And then we're fucking drinking water. And you know what? We're going to just keep talking on Coliseum Home Video, because when you go and rent this at Blockbuster, your ass wants this here. Oh, he's telling people to shut up. Your ass wants to... Okay, well, we got to sell. If you guys want to buy a stand-up of Diesel... Wait, hold on. We got to go Jim Cornette. He just shit his pants.
Oh, no. Cornette.
Who's that? Oh, is it Vader?
What's going on here?
There's a toilet and a shower behind them. Vader's like, my tits are huge.
I'm out of shape.
I'm a fat piece of shit.
Paul Orndorff knocked me out with this 7th grader arm. I'm pissed about it.
Malcolm in the middle.
Boy Meets World, I fucking hate you, Ben Savage.
Oh my god, guys, we still have 3 minutes left.
Well,
it looks like
we're gonna get a recap of the whole show. Holy shit, Ahmed Johnson. He was like fired out of a cannon coming over that top rope.
You know what? I have a new idea, guys.
Okay.
I think for every pay-per-view, we should just find the video packages on YouTube and just review those, and then be like, hey, this is what happened on the show.
That's a good
Well, so far, I hate to say it, but I don't think 96 is off to a super strong start here.
Not pay-per-view wise, no. I thought that was a relatively weak Royal Rumble.
And I was actually pretty excited for it, so I'm a little bummed out, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think for me, the standout was the Razor Ramon Goldust. To me, that was really kind of Goldust's re-debut as something that isn't Dustin Rhodes.
Well, I was going to say that as well, and that was the one I was most excited for anyways, so to be honest, I'm not, disappointed about that.
See, I was excited for the Royal Rumble, and I'm kind of bummed that it really just dragged on.
Are you guys going thumbs down? I'm going thumbs in the middle.
I was going to say in the middle. I was gonna say in the middle. I mean, I didn't think it was like an awful show. I wasn't bored until the main event.
I don't know, dude. And all the bad finish, I'm saying thumbs down.
I get that though. There was a ton of bad finishes. I mean, there's no you can't deny that.
Yeah, I wanted this to be much better than it was, I guess. And even the Vader thing, like that was super disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, that was the biggest disappointment of the show. If you ask me.
I know.
He comes out with like all this intrigue, and it's like as soon as he entered the ring, it was just like, I think the problem is that he entered the ring, he just stood there.
Yeah.
And nobody reacted. It wasn't like, oh shit, this is this Vader guy. It was like, let's all ignore Vader who just came in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they did that because they didn't want to put over a WCW team.
That's the way I interpret it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. But don't hype him up for 3 weeks with video packages if you don't want to make it. I mean, you already do that by hyping him up, and then you give him in the ring, and then okay, that's it. It's like what?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I wanted more out of this show than we got. Of course, I knew the main event was going to be a snooze fest, but I don't think it should have gotten 40 minutes. I mean,
you got 28.
Well, it felt like fucking 48.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be a snooze fest, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed, so I think I'm saying thumbs down. I mean, there wasn't a lot on that show that kept my attention. I think that there was enough storyline-wise where it could have been a lot more than what it was. And I think that's what bums me out the most, is that it did have potential to be a really good pay-per-view, and I was kind of expecting it to be because, again, historically, the Royal Rumble matches sometimes have been the best pay-per-views of the year. So, I don't know. I was definitely disappointed with that.
I can get that. I'm going to go thumbs in the middle. I think the undercard was enough. The finishes, for the most part, don't bother me all that much. Jarrett losing by DQ. I understand the purpose of it, just to kind of protect them and stuff like that. But
I don't know, man. The finishes take me out of it.
My thing is,
I get that.
Every match had a shitty finish.
I know.
That's the part that bugs me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm agreeing with the thumbs in the middle.
I think that's fair. We've definitely seen worse pay-per-views. Like, don't get me wrong. And are they still building on story? Yes, to some degree they are. I don't know. I just maybe the execution, the delivery could have been better, and that's what I'm more bummed about than anything. And really the excitement of the Royal Rumble. The years previous, there hasn't been great guys in it. But I can remember it being relatively exciting. The Diesel run randomly in the middle Royal Rumble. The surprising Bob Backlund rally in '93. It was like, really, we didn't get much excitement this year. I don't think.
I agree.
You guys weren't excited for Doug Gilbert?
No, it was just kind of bland. It was definitely like, it felt like as if all the talent on this show was told, hey, this is just an in-your-house pay-per-view. And then they got there that day and it's like, oh, this is actually the Royal Rumble that, is pretty important. So instead of changing the way they did it and everything, they just fucking kind of walked through the whole show. And I didn't like that.
Yeah. No, I get that. All right. Well, next week's episode is another Raw, and I believe the only thing we know so far would be this is a huge match. It's a WWF World Champion Bret Hart wrestling the new Intercontinental Champion Goldust. So that will be interesting, and we know that for the February In Your House, the main attraction for that appears to be Bret and Diesel inside of a steel cage. So at least we have some stuff, I guess, to look forward to in the future. I don't know if I'm all that intrigued with a Bret Diesel cage match.
Right.
It just seems like they don't have a strong main event scene. So they're like, okay, let's just do Bret and Diesel. And what's another stipulation? Okay, put it in a cage.
Well, and they've already had their matches. How many times you do Bret Diesel?
Well, I definitely thought we were going to get Diesel and Taker, so this is kind of weird to me.
Well, I think that's the clear main, like, WrestleMania match.
Well, at this point, yeah. I mean, if they're not going to do it at the Next in Your House, then we might as well just keep building for it, I guess.
When is the Next in Your House?
I think it's February 18th.
Okay.
I've never understood. So I understand Diesel was the final two technically, but how is he getting a title match? I've never understood that. It's just like when, a guy loses at WrestleMania and then it's like, at the next pay-per-view, you're the number one contender. Like they lose their match at WrestleMania. Like with Ryback and like Mark Henry that one year, he lost to Mark Henry, and then the next night he's like, "You're gonna go after John Cena for the title." It's like, well, then why'd you have him lose the night before?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know.
I also don't like that going into this. So Shawn's going to WrestleMania, right? And realistically, there's 3 guys. More like 2, but 3 guys he could be facing. It's either going to be Undertaker, it's either going to be Diesel, or it's either going to be Bret Hart. The odds of it being Diesel again, I'd say, are pretty high.
For where?
WrestleMania.
Oh, wow. I don't think they would do that again.
I was just going to say, what are the odds that A, they let Diesel win the title again?
Yeah.
And B, just so Shawn can beat him again at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there interest at this point in an Undertaker-Shawn Michaels match? I would say there probably is. It's relatively fresh. It doesn't necessarily need a stipulation because there's not a whole lot of history there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a potential. On the other hand, you could do Shawn Bret, which is arguably your 2 biggest stars, if not, no argument. But then you're backed into a corner because it's face versus face. And nobody can really win clean, I don't think, in that sort of situation, because you need both of them to stay strong. So now your main event of WrestleMania is fucked. So I don't know. It's an interesting position to be in for Shawn Michaels, because again, it is that shoe-in spot. And I think it puts the other 3 in a very bad spot, because how do you get there and who do you get there with? Because realistically, after the Rumble, you don't have a whole ton of time to build the WrestleMania. And there's got to be some steam behind this, because regardless of who meets Shawn at WrestleMania, Shawn has been positioned as walking out WrestleMania the champion, no matter what. In my opinion, that's just the way I'm seeing it now. So I think it's going to be very, very important to keep a close eye on kind of the things that unfold and how they paint this picture, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy narrative to tell. They're definitely going to have to put some work in for this one, which is exciting because, hey, when's the last time they put work into a storyline? Fucking 3 years. So I don't know. I guess that is something to kind of keep in mind. I do think that, going back to the rest of the Royal Rumble card, I do think Goldust has quite a bit of momentum. I do think that he and Bret on Raw will have a pretty decent matchup and only shine Goldust more. Obviously a screwed finish, I would think, for next week. But nonetheless, just finally a good heel that we're building, which we've needed forever. Vader's going to have to be basically built from the concrete foundation up at this point, because they've torn down any credibility they had with the vignettes going into the Royal Rumble, in my opinion. So I don't know. It's a weird kind of spot to be in, with a lot of pieces still waiting to be placed in order to get to WrestleMania. I do expect more from Ahmed Johnson. I do expect him to move up the card relatively quick. And yeah, I don't know. It's the main event scene is really fuzzy to me. Like, I really don't know which direction they're going in, especially now that they're booking another Bret Hart Diesel match. It's like, we're going backward, man. It's 96. Give me something different. You saw how it worked out for 95. Guess what? Not too fucking good. Diesel in the main event scene? Ugh. A smatter of applause at best. So, I don't know. It's just not where I expected us to be coming out of the Royal Rumble for 1996, but that's just me.
I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to be Shawn and Bret for WrestleMania. I think it's been clear.
I don't know. I don't get that. I don't picture that. Well, what's the story?
Bret just not losing the title is what I'm getting out of it. I just can't see Bret losing before WrestleMania.
Well, I think it's a matter of, Bret's always been the best in-ring guy, and I think that they're trying to make the narrative that Shawn's the better wrestler. So who's the better wrestler?
Well, they already kind of did that with Lex and Bret. It's like, who's the better hero guy?
Yeah, but I think it's a little different.
I think historically, face versus face doesn't work.
Well, I mean, I kind of disagree with your thing where it's like, well, neither one can lose cleanly. I've never believed that.
Yeah, but do you want one of them to win cleanly over another?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's say their mindset is Shawn's our guy, which by all accounts, that's what they're going for.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I'm going into that show, I'm thinking, okay, well, we're going to have, these guys wrestle a 20-minute match or whatever. Shawn hits the super kick, 1, 2, 3. Bret loses. Bret gives the belt over. Kind of like your Hogan Warrior thing, a different era, but whatever. Hand it over. Because to me, if Bret loses, a loss for Bret never really hurts him because he luckily has that fighting champion type of thing. He's kind of always been the underdog, so he has that crutch to kind of base it on. Now, on the flip side, though, if Bret were to make Shawn tap out or something in the middle of the ring, that might hurt Shawn, like Shawn's ascension. Like it was fine. It was fine in '95 because he wasn't quite there yet. He still had that like upper mid card feel to him. But now it's like, all right, we're on the cusp of Shawn being a main event guy.
Personally, I disagree. I think a loss from either guy against either guy hurts the other person. At this point, I don't feel like Bret Hart legitimately can lose to Shawn Michaels. I don't feel like people would buy that.
Well, you know what? I think you have to look at it too from a real fighting kind of mindset here. So an example for me would be, and it's kind of a stretch, I guess, but like there was a Kimbo Slice when he fought Seth Peruzzo or whatever. And everyone and their mother was like, Kimbo Slice is about to murder this guy because, as you guys, I'm sure will remember, Kimbo Slice was like a backyard fighter guy, beating people up on the streets, knocking people out in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And this Seth guy had pink hair and he looked like he was 150 pounds. But guess what? The Seth guy got one shot in and knocked Kimbo Slice out on fucking national television. So I don't think, if you look at it from that perspective, it's like Shawn could get that one kick in to win the match, to win the title. But I think it says something that Bret is so strong that in a viewer's eyes that, he can't lose the match. But if you promote it as like, hey, man, it takes one super kick and he can hit it out of nowhere or whatever, I don't think it's that damaging at all. And I think any loss that Bret were to ever have, he's going to be able to get it back very quickly. Like when he lost to Yokozuna, and then the whole Hogan thing. He was still like the most prevalent and most important guy on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's the timing, because this ascension of Shawn has been very quick. It has been organic. I'll give them that. At least they're letting it happen organically. They're definitely putting their own steam behind it, but the fans are behind it, so that's fine. I don't know. I don't know. I think my problem is I don't understand the long term. Like, is their long term idea Bret is the previous guy, and now Shawn's going to come in and he's going to be the guy? So Shawn's going to be the new Bret. Is that like the thinking behind it? I guess.
I think he's going to be the new, like, best technical guy in the match, like the best in-ring guy.
So, and if that's the case, fine. Beat Bret clean. But I don't think that they can do the Yokozuna thing here, where Bret just bounces right back and he's, oh, no skin off my nose. I don't think you can do that, because not only does I think it takes away a little bit from the legitimacy of it, but it kind of takes away from Shawn a little bit. Like, oh, well, it's a fluke or whatever. Or, oh, good job, but like, I'm ready for my rematch. I don't know. That's what I mean. I feel like Bret still has too much steam behind him to just lose cleanly. And same with Shawn, absolutely. There's no way Bret can tap him out with the sharpshooter and then Shawn just loses and it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm not recovered all the way or something. Like, it's so hard right now because both of these guys have been built to a point where a loss on either end, I think, is trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, though. It'll be interesting to see how the potential build-up between these guys happens over the next, I guess, couple of months, potentially, here. If Bret were to retain it over Diesel in the cage, which I would assume he's going to.
And I would think so, too. But again, storyline-wise, would it make sense for Diesel and Shawn? Sure. You could easily play on their history.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd want to see it.
Yeah, and the main event is done, though.
Right.
Which is why I hate that they're regressing back to this match. Cage match or not. Like, we've done this already. Diesel didn't work. It didn't work out. He's kind of capped out in that upper mid card. Can't really do main event shit anymore.
Yeah.
I think they've shown their hand with that. Which is why, as much as I fucking hate it, I think Shawn could get a decent match out of The Undertaker. It's fresh. They haven't done it before. It's 96. Give us something different. Do fucking Shawn Undertaker. At least that's, if you're going to do face versus face, at least it's like Undertaker, which is like there's a mystery behind it. And you can
the same guy who hates The Undertaker wants him in the fucking main event at WrestleMania.
Yes. I hate to say it, but yeah.
That's
I want
weird.
Something different, and I don't want them to handcuff themselves with Bret and Shawn.
You know what? I want Ahmed Johnson.
There we go.
Have him against Bret Hart. Have him come out and be like, I won the fucking Royal Rumble. You saw me? I beat Shawn Michaels. And they're going to be like, no, that's Jeff Jarrett. He's like, fucking Shawn Michaels. I beat him.
What do you do with Jeff Jarrett?
Oh,
fucking nothing?
Yeah, I don't know. They must have something because they didn't want to have him lose to Ahmed Johnson. So they must have something planned.
And they talked him into coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Razor's dead in the water, dude. Razor needs to be written off TV.
It's him and 1-2-3 Kid again.
No, man. Again, they're just going back to the old shit.
Pumped for it.
I don't know.
Same feuds for 3.5 years. It's great.
Well, and then all these other guys, you got to think. All right, so Hunter Hearst Helmsley came in with a lot of steam. He ain't doing shit. Ringmaster ain't doing shit. Vader ain't doing shit. Henry Godwinn ain't doing shit. all these guys that they just recently introduced into the fold. Yeah, they got to build them. And yeah, it takes a couple years to get there. But it's like, what are we fucking doing with all these guys? They just got here and we don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, they have no direction for them already.
Nothing.
Helmsley hasn't done anything for a year.
Dude, crazy. I know. Talk about a disappointment. Yeah. And he's talented. You can tell. Like, when he's in the ring, you can tell he's good.
Yeah.
And he, like, wants to be there and wants a spot. He just doesn't have a spot. I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's a weird time, and I hope that 96 kind of figures itself out, but it's got a long way to get there after this pay-per-view. And that's frightening.
Yeah, well, the road to WrestleMania 12 has officially begun. Dallas, do you have anything else for this week's episode, or are you just going to continue to sit there in silence?
I'm going to sit here in silence because I'm about to pee my pants.
All right. Well, then, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Conley Jr., and this has been ICOPOD.
You got to hear it.
Chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Ain't your hard-eyed girls? Hands off the merchandise. I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives a girl wild. I've got the moves that really move them. I said chill up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy